Y'all gotta get excited about it.
Okay,
Okay,
LeVar Burton.
So why is that
Give him
his first
a
thing he
little-
goes to? It's a yell.
That's how he
Little
expresses
Reading
his
Rainbow.
excitement.
I don't know what else to do.
Are you a
like
screamer?
rabbit
Are you a
hands, yo.
screamer, yo?
No.
Hey,
Oh,
yo.
because
Hold on. Hey, what do you mean when you say that?
you said
This nigga keep talking about my sexual life.
it's just funny
Yo, what
because
is up? Yo, what's up with this man
nah,
today?
because Sid said that's how he expresses excitement. I'm like, yo, Melvin be like, yo,
Yo, are you a
You be giving out
screamer?
the podcast, yo, like that?
Jeez.
That wasn't a yo. I said,
Oh shit!
yeah.
I feel like all guys do the oh shit.
But see, he said, yo, he's screaming.
Yo, guys, men's commentary during sex is horrible though. You killing that, yeah. Ooh, do it. Oh,
Hold on,
yeah. Like
hold on,
what?
hold on. Who you say you killing it to, yo?
You say it all the time, yo.
All inclusive fun. Maybe he's
You
telling
right?
us something.
Yeah, what I say.
But you don't say that name.
Is that what you
don't
said,
name
yo?
specific names. You always.
You don't say that name.
But you,
But no,
I
I'm
told
saying,
you,
but
yo,
like-
I know him and his wife. Be
Nah, I'm chilling.
Yo, cause this shit, she be saying that to him and he be saying that to her.
Nah,
Sure.
I'm a good. It's a
You
good
killing
Christian home.
it.
Nah, you
But
killing
you
it,
gotta
dude.
come up with something, even if you just always have to come up. That's a very hard to come up with words. Then I don't got go-to words.
You be trying to talk? I don't be trying to talk.
Ah!
He be trying to have a conversation, ask questions, and shit. Like,
How was work today?
right now. Huh? Hey, you gotta get a conversation when you can, man. But what's
Yo,
good?
you can't do it before.
I say, yo,
no, because
it can't be the
trying to get a
foreplay,
yes out of it, so he just
can't-
like
it can't be the foreplay?
She'll agree
I
in
need
this
to focus
situation.
on my 10
or
minutes.
the post nut
You
clarity
not have-
conversation.
Yo, why we can't roll? Why did you throw out the 10, yo?
I mean,
You're on the podcast. You
That's
can-
about so. All right,
Without
you
foreplay.
about to be one of these guys that say
Oh,
I
I
go
said he
for
one
an
of
hour.
them.
No. I was unrealistic.
Okay, all right.
I think 30
All right.
minutes is realistic though.
including foreplay though, right?
You're saying without foreplay?
That's a lot.
This nigga's
25.
Hey, yo,
You
this
should be
nigga,
in shape then, nigga.
hey, yo, I'm about to say, how are you a bad athlete but such a great sex competitor? Yeah,
Don't go fast.
Yeah, niggas.
yo, a sex
Some
gladiator
niggas
but a
probably
bad
really do
athlete.
that shit. Like
No, that's actually uncomfortable.
But you
An
probably
hour?
change the position so you don't come if you going that long.
30 minutes.
That's a lot.
Yo, can you?
See. Oh, you're wild.
He doing he making beats.
I'm about to, like a little metronome.
Y'all be doing grinding. That's wild.
You just got one. You got one motion.
No, you switch it up.
This nigga.
But you went really quick to the. Like you gotta. That's too soon.
Go.
yo.
Then maybe it's
And
here.
you like, oh, slow down.
And then
slow
maybe
down.
it's like.
You see his eyes?
I was waiting for
That's
the.
when you about to.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, that's when you pick the intensity.
Oh wow.
Go down here and there just to make sure you don't pop.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Do you teach kid when you first start having sex? That's horrible.
But you don't care about her.
Well, yeah, you don't even care about yourself. I don't think.
Yeah, nah.
You don't care about nothing.
No.
It's like you just
don't care about the end goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a quick race, yeah. It's literally a race, yeah.
50-yard
You
dash.
literally just trying to. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
then we be sitting there like that.
It's like start, finish. I want to go there.
like, okay.
That's sad,
Are we
bro.
done here?
Yeah.
All right.
That's why women start out with bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
Because men, we don't know what the hell we're doing, and nobody wants to teach because it's too weird, right? So,
Yeah.
but who would teach?
No one has that patience.
I think no one is parents are probably not comfortable with having that conversation.
Like going that deep into it.
Yeah.
No pun
I'm
intended.
about to say. Oh.
I think the sex. I haven't thought about the sex talk, but that has to
I
be.
mean, you have a long way to go, B.
I do have a long way to go. You
Does
don't have
he?
a long way to go. I think you
They
got to about
started,
10.
they started like 10, 11? I feel like
I don't
now,
know sex ed.
You're closer than I am. You're really close.
I mean, y'all look across the room.
Yeah, I said, you're really close. Which
Have
daughter
you
is
thought about it?
8?
Huh?
She 8?
No, she's 7.
7?
No,
Well,
she's
she's about to be
6.
7,
About to be
yeah.
7.
Oh yeah, you about to be there.
She's a big 6.
Oh, you about to be there.
Big 6.
Have you thought about the
6
combo?
man.
No, I have not.
Oh man, that's a tough one. You got a girl too. Like,
I know.
man.
Why is it
Which
tougher if
angle
it's a
you gonna
girl?
take?
Why is it
Because,
tougher?
all right, so let's be
why
honest.
is it not?
Yeah, why people acting like
Yeah, no,
it's the
come on,
same
yeah.
shit? It's different.
How about because I'm a male and she's a woman?
Yeah.
Like, what?
And
I don't have periods.
Right. And it's not like
I don't
you
get
want.
penetrated. What are we doing? What are we talking about?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Like somebody's.
I do not know y'all perspective.
know.
But
I
you
know.
penetrate so you can help from the other perspective.
So I'll be an advocate for that.
I'm not necessarily saying that.
That's tough. Though. I don't know.
I don't know.
But if it was a boy, would you be an advocate for that?
Well, my son,
Advocate for safe sex yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Why is it
Wrap
different?
But
it up,
actually,
B.
but like,
And you could tell her to be like, make
safety,
sure he
safety is always gonna be the main,
Yeah.
like the main
course.
like point driven. Yeah, safety.
Exactly. Yeah. Agreed.
I think safety will be my main point driven, but also emotional scarring.
Yeah.
Because that's the one part nobody
Safety
talks
and
about.
comfort.
Yeah, and
comfort.
comfortability. Yeah,
And the consent, of course.
Oh,
Consent.
Yeah.
That's probably
Absolutely.
consent probably it's up there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's assumed a lot, but yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
stuff, you know, especially in high school.
Because most
Kids
people
wild.
don't realize all the energy is transferred with that shit.
Right. So if like they're a bad person, like you are that person now.
Yeah.
You got to carry. It probably take about 7 years to shed a person.
consent is
You
important.
said like
I think it takes a while time to shed their bad juju.
like that. 7 years drop
Bankruptcy.
drop off the report.
I think it takes a while.
Took like 7 years to shit.
Do you think you absorbed all your sexual partners?
No. Not in that way.
How can you say that, Sid?
Because I don't think so.
You
I don't
absorb-
even remember half them niggas' names.
like some trauma out of nowhere, like boom. Like yo, that wasn't my trauma.
She looking at you.
You're like, where did trauma come from?
You looking at the
Yeah,
calendar.
my bad. Regis asked me.
She want a case, I'll get her a case.
No, you know, she went like, how many calories in that thing?
I thought she went. I would have been looking at the
It's
alcohol
actually not that
percentage.
bad. Yo. I was like,
Yeah.
Oh no, we drink
17.
Yeah,
it's not as bad as I thought.
7% alcohol. Huh.
You're calorie counter now?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
She want to know so that when she drink it, what she drinking.
Get the macros in.
I admire Bree's health consciousness, yeah, because she tries really.
Shout out to people that count macros.
She don't try.
I would
She
never.
do it.
She does it because I can't.
I won't. I
If
won't.
she eat bad, she gonna be in the gym heavy.
I'm saying,
Nah,
I won't do it.
I ain't going to mine.
That's how I lost weight, by counting macros. The macros is what
What
matters
is
more.
macros? Come on. Big words.
Fat, protein, and carbs. And like you just have to have a certain percentage of each depending on what your goals are.
So you had like a calendar for the day?
I use my Fitness Pal.
How do you get that? Is that
Yes, and you
You
can
get
just
this in your app
scan your
store?
food in.
really?
Yeah, you
Alright.
just and like they have
That's a lot of
um,
work though.
Yeah, it's,
Okay, I understand
it's
what that
easier when you're making all your food because then you scan everything. It's like, all right, this is
Got
what I'm
it.
eating today. Like I'll plan my day of food in the morning. Like, all right, this is what I'm gonna eat. This is my snack. Blah blah.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Too much work.
Because if I plan something at night, I might wake up the next morning wanting something different.
Yeah.
That's why I plan it in the morning. I'm like, all right, what I
So
feel
you never
like
had like
Paleo and Atkins is easy.
you said Atkins?
Paleo and Atkins.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing?
That's what I did to lose initial weight when I was almost 300 pounds.
When was you 300 pounds?
College.
when he was
Right,
big
at,
fella.
right after
Yeah,
college,
yeah.
yeah. I got up there. My max weight was 282.
Damn.
And that was the day I got on the scale. I was like, yeah, I got to do something.
My max weight.
I was
I think my
like,
max weight ever was 245, and that was right when after my son was born, because I was
Oh,
home.
wow.
But now I'm back to 226.
245.
I'm trying to get to 210, 205.
Me too.
205, 210. Yeah, 'cause I think I'm too heavy.
Same.
me too.
I'm gonna sit this conversation out.
I think my heaviest was like 260.
That would you would sit it out though.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'm not gonna walk it out. Obviously.
I don't think you ever looked like you was 260.
Everybody says that.
You was 260 when?
I mean, I'm 250 now.
Wow,
Yes.
God is amazing.
Hell no.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Nah.
But nobody believes that. But yeah.
I don't believe it still, so I think you're lying.
I'm 250.
You don't even give me lying. You don't even have a lying face, but I still.
I think
you're lying.
John lying about his weight.
You got more?
Probably.
Yeah, he's saying
Probably more.
226. I don't believe it.
I think
Probably
so.
more.
I'm dense.
Hey,
You got big bones?
Big boned it.
My thighs.
I know I'm dense. I'm dense for real. I got body armor, fat around my muscles.
Nah, I
and
think
shit.
you just got. I was about to say you got muscle up under there.
Yeah,
Just chilling.
You just muscular natural.
Yeah.
That was
I think I got the weirdest body shape though.
you got the Baltimore body.
I'm gonna
shape.
say you built like a Baltimore nigga, yeah.
just,
Baltimore nigga body shit.
just straight.
Yeah.
Tall ass SpongeBob nigga with a
Yeah.
beard.
Y'all on Instagram, yo. Look, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Baltimore body shape niggas. Yes.
I thought that was only the Baltimore Pudge for women.
Oh no.
Oh no, for the
Baltimore
niggas,
niggas shape a
yeah,
certain
for the
way.
niggas, yeah.
What is this thing?
Nah, if you just
You're like, where my people?
I ain't know this.
you know like hashtag like Baltimore.
Niggas
body
always
shape?
big up top, but little down bottom. and
Yeah,
shit. Like,
that's
what the
always
fuck?
Baltimore niggas. yo.
Oh, I ain't that bad. No, I know y'all. I know, yo. As soon as y'all said that, I remember. I just all I see is a Louis Vuitton belt.
Yeah, the little skin with the ass hanging out.
And the
But see-
skinny jeans and the
But they
and the
so big
polo.
up top, but they
And
waist
the-
down is so
Yeah,
little. Like,
Exactly.
They be having a fanny pack on.
I'm not like
shoulder
that,
and
yo.
shit.
I'm more proportionate.
Okay, you like to think so. I think people.
Damn.
God
Man,
damn.
that hurt. Yeah,
I
that
think
hurt a
people
little bit.
don't realize how unproportionate they are until they gain weight, and then you be like, "Oh,
I'm not
I do
proportionate.
carry more in my middle,
Right,
But
I-
you just don't know it until you gain the weight.
Yeah, I'll
Most people don't believe how much I weigh whenever I tell them.
You 325.
That's how I feel.
Nah,
Oh
Wait, what are you?
I'm between 335 and 340.
shit.
Really?
Where?
You
That
play
is-
him in basketball, you'll see quick.
And but that's like
Oh, no, I'm not
that's like my
stupid
max. The biggest I've ever probably been was probably like 380.
Yo.
Is that before we got online?
No, it was after. That was like when we graduated.
And we both gained weight after we graduated.
Yeah, it was
That's
after
crazy.
graduation.
What y'all drinking a lot? Yeah.
Probably. I think
Drinking,
that sounds all
yeah.
right.
Because you
Like-
don't realize how active you are in college and you drinking. But so after college, you keep drinking.
Oh, yeah, your
but you're not as
metabolism-
active. Like you're not walking across campus
Yeah,
no more.
like around 2000.
Like I was hooping then, like yeah, I was doing like I was hella active in
Yeah,
college.
but you
Yeah.
don't
I
realize it
ain't
because
even
you
think
just
about
like, oh, where we meeting? You walking across campus, like you're not thinking about it. Then after school, you don't have campus no more.
This
So
is my
your
inactive
activity-
weight because
right.
I haven't hooped. Only thing I do is just like work and go home and shit.
I'm about to start working out tomorrow. My first day
Tomorrow?
back in the gym.
What you gonna do? What you
What's the
working on?
routine? Yeah.
So right now, I think I'm gonna start with cardio. I'm gonna hit the Stairmaster.
Ooh, okay.
You want to
glutes.
start with the Stairmaster?
Yes,
got you.
glutes.
He'll trying to get a fat ass.
I got a little cellulite. Anyway,
Yo, that's the hardest
Yo,
thing to do.
Stairmaster's probably the hardest cardio ever.
so in
yo.
my mind,
if you want to do that, you might as well walk up regular steps.
nah, Stairmaster.
I used to when I was real into it, I was running steps. I used to do that for like just
for
to
real?
get steps in at work. Just run a
because
couple
it's
floors.
I can't go if you don't go directly into it. you heard all that.
He was like, "Let me."
But that's how you get injuries, though. That's how you get more injuries.
No, I ain't gonna go hard on the Stairmaster. I'm just gonna go light.
Little
Why not-
casual
why
walk. You
not
want-
just
I was trying to stay away from hard and soft. So
That's what I said.
both of those.
Why not just start with the treadmill?
Or the elliptical.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because you can always do the treadmill and like as you walk, increase the
Yeah,
incline. Get
that's
yourself
true.
Walk
used
on
to
the
that.
incline. It don't. You can go at like 2.
I ain't gonna
or
hold
1.5.
you. When I'm in the gym,
do a little low intensity.
even if you
Yeah.
out of shape, I don't like to look like the out of shape person
I
in the
was
gym.
saying, yeah.
So I like to look like I'm.
That's
Okay.
why I don't
All she
like
got- all
group
she gotta
workout
do-
classes. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
Look
a
for the
fat
out of shape
one.
white woman. You be like, all right, no, I feel better.
Hey, so I guess this is the time to tell you I got a Peloton.
Oh, you did.
We surprised you waited this long.
I'm about to say money team.
Yeah,
No,
about to
I'm
say.
saying, I got a bunch of money off of it. By the way, somebody
So you had a
gave me a thing.
bunch of money to give to it. So.
Yeah.
I mean, they did just have a good sale.
Actually, it's
but-
on the payment plan. But
Hey, you know they hit your credit now. Be careful.
I said,
No,
yeah.
That
but
quality.
they do
Nah.
no interest though.
Damn.
well, no, it's on my credit card.
So
It's
you
a
hold on,
payment
you gotta-
plan.
that's
Y'all
my
see, y'all
only-
know about that.
Right.
What you get on
your
Amazon?
credit card?
No,
On
you
my credit
get a
card.
payment plan to your credit
cheap-
card, so
oh,
you can still
cheap.
choose when to pay that.
It's still it's
$50
called
a
a Chase
month.
payment plan.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
wow.
just they give you it's a fee.
Every time I make a large payment, they
Yep.
be like, "You don't want to use the Chase payment plan." I'd be like, "No,
Every
I'm
time.
good." Every
But this
time.
one I was like, yes. Yeah.
Thank
So hold
you.
on. So let me ask you about the Peloton. So the Peloton is it as a tablet, a bike on a tablet?
Well,
right?
A
yeah,
tablet on
that's
a
what I was
bike,
about to get at.
essentially.
Yo.
How the bike
So,
be on a tablet?
You're right. You're right.
I think I was
tablet on
like
the
you,
bike.
right? Like it's weird, right? Like
Right.
it's just a big ass screen. Yo, why is everybody like?
Did you get the one where
raving
the
about
screen
it.
can
Nah,
turn?
I just got the
okay.
regular.
Okay.
Cause I ain't turning. I ain't got enough room in my basement. Number one.
You like,
But they have other good classes because I use everything but the bike classes.
I haven't even touched any of them.
Oh
Bree
yeah,
use other
their hit
classes,
classes
but-
is my jam.
Yeah,
I can
but-
see Bree getting it
But
before
the,
you though.
the bike,
Yeah.
I've been on it a little more than her, and
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking for cardio. Number one, but number one, the instructors are good because they make it feel like it's
They're right in
easy.
front of you.
Yeah.
But what really is good about it is because so many people have Pelotons. Like you have the leaderboard on the right there. That's just right
Oh, no.
there while you're riding.
In inverted
so
competition.
You trying to. I'm still not there. Like I'm not really competing, but you can see like it'll be like 20,000 people did this ride.
The number one.
You are 10,000.
The
Or
number
you are,
one thing
Jesus.
in business class they teach you is not the product, it's not the cost, it's sell community.
Yeah.
And people won't come.
works.
They got a little alpha group
Yeah,
for Peloton.
I just got on it. Yep.
And guess what?
So,
This is nothing about working out. It's just the groups.
No, it's not. It is about working.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, but the
the
community,
competition with other
the
people who are
community,
working out.
the community aspect of
What?
anything.
Every
makes
time you get on it, it say you got this many people working out right now. Do you
Right.
want to
Damn.
join that class?
that's actually hard.
Yeah.
I like
And then
that.
as you taking a class, if you're taking it live, you're competing against one another. It's like, oh, they just went over me. Okay,
The fuck
that's
is
the
that?
sound you hear when you need to go past somebody.
Yeah.
And so
people high five you when you want. Yeah, so you get high five.
You can just push a button.
You push a button. And then
we really in the metaverse.
It give you like
shit.
it give you if you like it's connected to my my Apple Watch, right? So gives you your heart rate right on the screen.
Damn.
It like it tell you where your cadence is, what your joint. I'm trying to tell you, I didn't realize why.
So you still go to the gym too?
I haven't been to the gym. I'm actually more on it right now because I'm in therapy for my knee.
Oh, so it's
like
low
it's
impact.
more low impact. But and it's also showing me I can.
And you're a biker boy anyway.
Biker boy.
So
I was partly a biker boy. Mike Murray is the real biker boy.
you're not going back to biker boy this summer?
Eventually, my knee not ready for that yet.
Oh, okay.
Like I can tell when the wrists go up a little bit, it don't. You know what I'm saying? But
I got you.
It's a cool thing. Like people text you about, hey, I'm about to ride. It was good.
Oh, that's nice, man. Damn, I'm hating.
They got a Saturday boot camp at 10 a.m. every Saturday. It's really fun.
They got the live casts is cool. I've only done like 2 live.
All right, all this Peloton.
But they
I don't have one.
I was part of.
But you can get the subscription without the bike because that's what I have. So I take all. They have so many other classes.
That's like not getting the Jordans. I mean, not getting Hirachis and got the total packages. Like come on.
I like it.
That's how it was. It's like getting the Jordans, but like not the ones that nobody knows. It's like getting the Shaqs, like I got.
But I'm saying, it's helping me. It's helping me be accountable. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Community is great, man.
Like, yeah, I paid this money. Number one, I pay you this money.
Oh, you gonna
money
definitely
for a
work
bike.
out now. That's a lot. That's
And I gotta keep it up
bike.
though, because most people start it and then
Fall off.
But I gotta keep it up.
Hold on, we didn't even do an intro. So what's good? We back in another episode of It's John. It's Mel. It's Maul. It's Sid Parks on the side. Baby Big Body is our guest, but she's not gonna talk. She's just gonna. She producing today,
right?
She
on the iPad.
On the iPad. Yeah, she's not even talk to us. That's how she.
She don't worry. That's literally how it is from day to day. Like
I understand. Yeah, I know kids. Kids don't really. They be adults too much for them. They like y'all wild, yo. Shut up. Anyway,
it's crazy. We got all this liquor with no cups.
It's cups in here.
Cups
We do
next
have
to you.
cups though.
Oh,
Right there.
yeah,
Yeah, we official, man. We don't need no plastic. Right. But anyway, where y'all been, man? How y'all doing? Hold on, before we get started, I want everybody. I don't got no applause. Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna get some applause.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna get some applause. I gotta get applause. Oh, thank you.
Thought you was-
Thank you.
Your hands cold.
I can't spell
Huh?
That
applause
was
right.
weird.
You said who hands cold?
Yours. You cold, nigga?
Cold blooded.
No, I don't think so.
Here we go. Here we go. Do I got applause? Here we go. So I wanted to get.
I was about to say it's gonna be an ad.
Commercial always F you up.
You gotta talk.
But why they do it? You got to talk through the Vigero commercial? Verbo.
What did you call it?
Vigero is something else. I saw something with Vigero in my head.
Okay.
But anyway, everybody, I just want to make sure we got an applause. Shout out to Sid. She just turned 30.
Hey,
So here we go.
30 Club.
She's getting old,
Yeah,
so
you
you're
know,
no longer.
I'm old with y'all now.
Okay, all right.
That was too long?
Gotta do it better. Yeah.
Yeah,
He like,
Talk real quick.
he was like, the build up was too long.
Hey,
But no, shout out to Sid. Happy 30th. How you feel being
Thank you.
30?
Regular. I've been hanging out with y'all for a long time, so
Them niggas, they old.
were you really surprised?
no, I was absolutely not
I know.
surprised.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you knew?
All right.
Yes, I knew for weeks.
Damn.
How?
Because people
She said.
slip up. I didn't know all of who was involved. I thought it was just my family, so that was the surprise.
Also, all the people that showed was a surprise.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I didn't know everybody that was involved, but I knew it was something.
So you was like that kid, like avocado. You remember that?
So you can't act at all.
No, you
I
can't.
didn't even try.
Okay.
So you just went with that dress
As soon
suggestion.
as you came in, I was like,
Because that's a wild,
Hey guys,
I was like,
that's a wild dress suggestion for dinner. It's like, oh, okay.
I was told to wear that dress, so that wasn't my choice. But
Okay. But no,
Good mark.
happy birthday to you.
Thank
Get 30
you.
you're
Happy
officially on the other side.
Happy
Yeah.
I didn't know we were that close in age, though.
how did you not know
We
that?
go through this
We
every
6
single
months
year.
apart. Yeah, we
go
always
through this
say
every
that.
year.
We're 6
yeah.
months apart?
Yes.
So your parents, okay. It was on around the same time. Okay, all right.
6
6
months later.
months?
6 months later. But what y'all been
You
up
know,
to?
babies stay in the
that's-
stomach more than 6 months.
That's a whole half year, yeah.
9.
And I was 2 weeks late, so
I thought
Oh,
it was
wow.
10 months though.
it's usually 10.
It's technically 10. It's actually, you count pregnancy from time of inception.
Nah.
The time- what is
not
it?
conception. It's from when that egg dropped.
Yeah.
Cause that,
Oh, yeah. Last period.
Right. Because
count
that's
from the
what
last
people
period.
be confused when they pregnant and they like, I'm already 6 weeks. It's like,
No.
because it's from
Yeah.
that last period.
He probably didn't really track it.
The
like,
egg
from,
been
like,
in
2
there,
yeah.
aging.
Yeah.
like, and then the sperm hit it.
She was already in skillet.
Little paprika.
Yeah. All you do is add some seasoning.
Already whipped up in the bowl.
Because that's how all the people end up on Mari. Because it's like my egg been in there, but I don't know when the sperm hit it. So it's hard to figure out if you messing around.
Gotta find out when the sperm hit your egg.
Welcome to health class. Unsolicited views.
What y'all been up to since last time we recorded? Last time we recorded, we had Palmer on here. So Palmer may be an intermittent guest, according to him. So we're just gonna wait for him to show back up.
Yeah.
And if he shows up, we're gonna record
good.
with him. If he doesn't, we're just gonna keep recording like we were.
Yeah.
Per usual.
But what y'all been up to? Anything exciting?
Told
Anything
you
y'all
I've
like?
been doing.
Work.
Sneaker ball.
nigga.
Sneaker ball was
Sneaker
lit.
Peloton
was cool.
Peloton
I
Bay
don't
over
remember
here.
half a sneaker ball, but it was lit.
How was sneaker ball?
Sneaker ball was fun.
It was lit.
Shout out to Tony for sneaker ball, man. The whole B org team. I didn't make it this year, but I was right in the midst of moving. It was horrible timing for me. So, but it was fun. Y'all had fun. Y'all two step.
No.
I might have. I don't remember.
Drink though. You utilized the shit out of that VIP ticket
Yeah.
For how many? Oh, it was bottomless.
Yeah.
for VIP.
For
Yeah.
how long?
All night.
Nigga, the whole
All
time.
night.
Oh shit,
long.
that's enough.
Yeah.
'Cause y'all had to go to afties after that because you was drunk, so you had to eat.
How you make it to Afties?
Home.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I did order pizza, but
Is
that was
afties
it.
dead?
I
At
mean,
30 plus, you don't hit nothing after.
no, not necessarily. It just depends how dead you are.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I don't.
Damn.
Nigga, ain't no after moves for me no
Nah,
more.
not at all.
Nigga, whatever
At-
the
at-
move
after you
is,
sleep.
After is
move.
the bed.
Sleep, nigga.
That's the afties too.
So mature. What's been going on with you, Mo? What's going on with you?
Yeah, the usual, yo, work, yeah. I should be working, yo.
You got stock in that company, man.
What? Actually, I mean, I do got 401k.
Can we revisit this again?
revisit which part?
So how long are you gonna do this?
All right, let's get backstory to the people that listen. So look, if you listen to this podcast now, years ago, so this was basically
around the same time.
2018. We
Around
started
the
this
same time.
podcast
Yeah,
in
March.
March of 2018.
Then June.
And then what happened is we was recording. Then all of a sudden,
We hold us up. We picked the day.
we picked the day to record. It was Thursday evening.
night.
All of a sudden, Maul comes in one day and said, "Yeah, I got my part time. Can we push it to a day when I can record?" We like, so you got a job and you didn't tell us. So what happened was we was over at Ricky Tiki Tabby studio, and Maul just dropped the bomb on us. Oh yeah, I got a part time during the week, so I can't record during the week. So for a while, Maul wasn't even on the pod.
Right.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He took a
part.
hiatus.
I was a high.
Yeah, he was gone for a minute. It was just
He
me.
pulled the Palmer before there was Palmer.
Yeah, he was the first Palmer. It was just me, Mel, and Palmer for a minute, and then Palmer started. In a week, he really didn't. He came, then he didn't come. Came, then he didn't come.
Yeah.
That was
So it was
wild.
a 2-man
That's
show.
when, yeah, and that's when we started the postseason credits.
And then we
Yes.
started posting credits. I remember we had an episode with Mike. It was just me and you. We had Gabby. That was the infamous Gabby episode.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, that was the
Y'all
first
keep
time.
forgetting
That was the first. Yeah, I
That's
keep
the first time
forgetting
Sid was
you
there.
That was
So-
the first time Sid was on.
Fast forward, Maul's like, yo, I'm gonna just pay off some extra little debt. So I'm gonna just get this quick part time. At this point, it's not a part time.
No, it's not.
It's a full time.
He cares about this job more than he could have
Right.
his main
I
job.
don't even know what his main job is.
Nobody knows.
But
I know, but a lot of people don't.
yeah, most people don't. So
Like, what does this nigga do for a living?
It do be funny though, because I'll be about part time. They'll be like, "Oh, so you work here in the morning?" I'm like, "Nah, I have another job." They was like, "You do?" I said, "Yeah."
and then you tell them about your degrees, and then they be like, "So why are you here?"
Yeah, that's always the question. Like, just like, "Oh yeah, oh you went to college?" Like, yeah. I said, "Yeah."
That's what we say. They sound like us.
I was like, "Yeah, I have 2 degrees." It's like, "For real? What?" I'm like, "IT." They were like, "I had no idea." I'm like, "I did."
I'm here because I have to be. Why are you here? This
They
sucks.
like, so you doing this for fun?
Yeah, like nigga, I'm trying to quit.
They sound like all of us. They really do sound like all
So you
of
just
us.
chose manual labor?
It's a
Like,
change,
on purpose.
Yeah, it's a change of space. Yeah, it's a change of pace for me. Yeah.
Whatever gets you through the day.
I feel like that's almost like working at a
you
call
can work
center.
out.
It was fun.
Huh?
But
Let's go to the gym.
Yo,
I mean, I do both.
with you know how many side hustles you can make to make more than even your part time?
I mean, yeah, I do every little.
From sitting home though, on your Peloton.
I don't have a Peloton.
You would get one.
I would.
If you quit your part time, I bet you'd get a Peloton.
I would not.
I'm telling you.
they got boxing classes now too.
There you go.
I have a heavy bag in the basement.
Right, so you can use the heavy bag.
Don't you want to spend
With
more
the
time with your heavy
boxing
bag?
Yeah, so
It's also one at the gym across the street.
So let's talk about
I
this
just wanted to
'cause
revisit.
It's a broader subject.
I just want to get a final non-answer from him.
a final non-answer. That's
Yo,
final right there. It's
when-
non-answer's final.
When are you going to stop?
When I'm content.
I know when Mo's
Thank
gonna
you. That's
stop.
all.
Mo's gonna stop when he gets into a very serious relationship. Because with the next woman that comes into play, ain't gonna have that shit. And I know. So we'll get Maul back.
I hate this nigga Melvin so much, yo.
And it might not happen. It might not happen day one, but by 6 months in, they're gonna quit.
Hey John, are you serious?
I thought I was. That's it. Oh really?
All right. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, but
I think it will. I think it'll happen. I got hope. I got hope for Maul.
that's what's up, yo.
Maul can change.
I like the hope, yo.
Maul can change if he wanted to. But that's
I don't even know what to say.
but the broader conversation to that is taking it off. Maul is how it is a such thing as working too hard.
Oh yeah.
Like working smart and working hard ain't the same. And then all of a sudden your time becomes more valuable than the money you could ever make at a job.
Definitely.
And I didn't really learn that until I had a kid. Like in my job, I can't get overtime. It's not an overtime situation. I'm salary. So it's like it was more so me telling myself, oh, I need to leave. Like it's no point of just like keep going. It's not going to
Like
yield
the problem's
more.
still here when I come back. I take care of it when
Right.
I come back.
Right.
Yeah, take a high level stuff and then just keep it pushing because I would never get the time back.
Especially in your position at that same time, like you're not the only higher level person.
Exactly.
So it's like if I can't do it, it's like we all are not busy at the same exact time.
Exactly. And it's not all on me.
And if we're all salary, that means we're all on this clock.
Yeah. I've
at all
learned not to
times.
take so much responsibility for other people's doings. And or like everybody, because I will always try to be the one that like, all right, I'm gonna try to do it all myself. As I've gotten literally older, when I say older, like the last 2 years, I don't feel to take on everybody's burden. I will let something fall apart now. And that was never my personality before. I'm like,
But
because
sometimes you literally have to sometimes.
what? Yeah, if it won't fix. It won't self-correct unless you let it self-correct. Because sometimes you are the problem. You can be the problem in trying to keep things together or fix things.
It could be a problem because you become too dependent.
Or people.
People become too dependent on you.
Because there's certain people in your life, if you try to fix them too much or you give them too much, you realize they'll never grow.
Yeah.
And you got to like just back up and let
The minute
it.
they get down the hole, they're just looking up for you, had their hand down to pull them up.
Exactly. They want sympathy, not empathy. I can empathize with anybody. I don't. My sympathy bar is like I only have for my son and my wife. Really, empathy. I have empathy for a lot of people though, but sympathy. Ooh, that's hard. Hard to get that from me now.
Okay. I think this went a little different than I thought I was gonna go.
Oh
but,
yeah.
But no, it was like
He said, "Let me drive it back."
I seen
That's why you need the
seen,
Peloton with the side, so you can come back, bring it back.
Peloton gang stand up. But
You're a gang now.
Not Peloton shot. You like gangs like they
Not
like
the-
gangs.
It's like the
Anyway,
Peloton gang size. How you
I don't
hold
know
on
these.
about?
Pushing
I
P.
had this shit for 3 days and I'm talking shit.
You say pushing P?
Pushing P. Yeah.
That is pushing.
What was you
P.
about to say?
No, I seen this post about productivity. It's something about productivity, and this isn't the exact quote, but it was like everybody thinks productivity is like just moving, doing like never resting, keeping going, keeping
Right.
going, never stopping. Productivity can mean sometimes I just knowing when you know I need to sleep.
Yeah.
Or knowing I need a break, or so I just need to
being
watch
efficient.
TV.
Yeah.
Being
Yeah.
efficient with your time, and I think that's why you need to take a lesson on this, nigga.
Yeah.
It was funny because I forgot to cut you off, John. Like anytime I'm in my meeting with my manager, he's like, and we talk about like PT. He's like, Dad, you know what? You didn't take a lot of time off. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. Let's figure out take time off without taking time off.
But it affects your mental health too.
Yeah.
You can really be overwhelmed. I've had panic attacks.
That's what I worry. I worry about you on that front.
Oh yeah.
I do. Yeah.
People worry about me.
All the time, nigga.
I do. What you mean? I try to get into your.
You can't work that
like, yo, really? Why are you working so hard, yo? Like, I'm trying to figure.
People have
like
died
said,
so you don't
got
have to work so
degrees.
hard.
You got these degrees, so you don't have to do that.
I mean, you're right. Yeah.
all right,
Your
we ain't
par-
gotta talk about
I'm
it
sure
fully
your
online.
I'm sure your parents be like, "Yo, why are you going back to work?" They probably looking at you like that.
Everybody misses you, bro.
I'm saying no, but because they work too.
Not as hard as you.
My dad, you want to bet?
Yeah, that's true. That's probably where you get it from. Work ethic is not bad to have. That's one thing that is
not bad.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's
But
But
not
it's
bad.
healthy to have a balance.
Yeah,
About to
it's
say, it
more so about
becomes
the balance.
unhealthy
Yeah.
when you just doing it just because.
It's
Like,
funny because I've been seeing this post on Instagram that it's been going around like for like the last week and a half about grinding and like You don't have to always grind. It's like take time, do something.
Well, I think that's what I.
Yeah. Probably taking about the same post. Yeah,
maybe it's grinding and maybe not productivity.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, a few people
they speaking to you. They targeting you.
I see. Yeah, like my FBI agent going doing overtime.
Yeah,
but so I just tell me I gotta get off Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
As men, we just work to suppress too, though. So you gotta be careful with that.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man.
Men,
I think it's
you
the
work,
reason behind them all working. You know,
right?
We gotta dig into that.
And that's the scary thing, because what happened is you don't want it to, unravel at the wrong time.
True.
And you want it to unravel healthily.
I really don't think you sleep.
I sleep. I do.
We ain't got me go.
I know. I was like, damn. It's like it's a ball intervention.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Release.
You work too damn. You work too goddamn much.
We got more people.
So before we,
but this ain't nothing I haven't told this nigga before.
Oh no, we've been saying it on this podcast for like the last.
We just trying to get more people on the team.
Get a whole coalition.
Yeah.
But that's something as black people we think we just got to work to the brim, and I mean it's just something that we just got to change, because I don't want my kid working as hard as I did. Yeah. And my dad even said, I don't want y'all working as hard as I did.
Y'all called me elitist when I said that.
No. You said the kids won't ride the bus. They won't touch it. They won't sniff it. They won't lick it.
I mean,
I didn't say all of that.
You said the bus.
See what you get lick the bus?
I said I would rather them not, though.
I want to say it's all about preference. It goes to that preference, sir.
Have y'all really been on the city MTAs?
Nah, I haven't been on that.
Yeah. I've been
I don't think y'all know. Like, I don't know how it is.
I've been on the
now.
light rail. And the joint.
It ain't. That's different than the bus, yo.
2012 was the last time I think I was on the bus.
Get on the bus and like just imagine like a Penn North and it's crowded and then everybody get
the
on
bus
there.
was fun, low key.
What are you doing all the way up? What are you doing all the way up Penn North anyway on the bus?
Yo, back then the bus routes would go crazy just to get downtown. It would go down all the way going up.
I guess for the city, because I know for me, like even though I'm on like that borderline, mine was always like a straight shot.
Right. I never went into the
all my buses.
The 91.
That's why I probably don't think it's that bad.
Right.
Nigga, that ride was like 2 hours long, and that's a 10-minute ride.
Just 55 to 8.
But it was a 2-hour ride.
They were only county buses. Like I never really.
Y'all ain't had my experience.
And he don't want his children to experience that.
I don't think the bus will be around by the time they have.
Got Rob getting off a bus.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yeah, he told us that.
Oh, you did give us that. You did give us that. That's wild.
My experience. I don't want my children. To
See, at least Robbers back then had a little bit of sympathy. These niggas
Now
now.
they
Yeah.
Definitely don't want that.
So I only had $10, yo.
I gave you everything I had. Yo.
Right.
Well, I know you got more, nigga. You just empty my pockets. I ain't got shit.
I'm on the bus. What you think I got?
You got my pants. You got my pants.
Yeah.
That's horrible, though.
Yeah.
That's true, though. That's how it is. But before we get into the salacious topic of the Kanye doc, it says, do you feel like women disqualify themselves from relationships?
This is based upon that podcast.
Yeah.
So, can we play the clip? Is it a clip?
Yeah, it's a link in there.
I got audio now. Shit.
Are we gonna drink this other?
Open it and pass it around.
I hear a lot of because we work with young guys, and the young guys, I hear from a lot of young guys that they want a woman who's making this who has reached a certain income threshold. So income wise, not talking about vision, not talking about just long term things that they want to do, but income wise, their income threshold.
I don't care.
I'm the same way.
I don't care. Like I'm fighting. I literally do everything in my life so that I don't have to have that as a metric for you. And there's so much more. That's why I was like, the passion is way more important than the income. Like I don't care, because if you start having my kids and I want you to be at home, that income is gone anyways.
Yep.
So who cares? Like I want you to do stuff that you enjoy, but like I'm not pressing about like, oh, you need to make 300, 400K a year. The amount of people that can even make that kind of income is 1%. So minuscule.
That's what realism is kicking in at.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's like, hypergamy is real too. I mean, so like most like women, you have nothing but more options. Okay. As women rise up, they have very smaller options, and also a lot of the things that get them to those points negate them. The guys that are in the same space,
they don't want that.
They don't want it because they're like, oh, you're combative, and like you feel like you need to be a boss and all this other stuff, and like
you telling me what to do.
Right, and I love you, and I think you might be great, etc. for somebody else, but you probably need a Robin.
It's crazy.
You don't need a Batman.
I actually had a woman tell me. She says, I got a good job.
React.
This the hot part right here.
Yeah, that's what
for real?
I was
Yeah,
I'm running back. My bad.
No, keep playing. Just keep playing.
All right.
And she says, I got a good job. I make very, very good money. And she says, the only thing I need now is a man. It's like, yo, like,
Hey, yo, this nigga Jack.
who wants you? You right. Like, once you have achieved these things, you have unfortunately disqualified yourself.
Ooh,
and
shit.
And what it is these, and this is the thing.
Disqualified.
The women are gonna hate him for that shit. They are gonna hate him for that. I can't wait to put this shit out.
They should love me.
He said it, ladies.
They should love me for this shit because the women, I don't think they understand that, and I don't blame the women for that. I blame these weak ass Negroes out here.
Nah,
like because these women, they don't want to wait. You got this social media phenomenon, and they see this lifestyle. They don't want to wait to find you to build the lifestyle that they want, so they go out and build it themselves. And when they build it themselves, it's like, yo,
what I need you for?
What?
Hey y'all, so
why does that disqualify?
That's what I don't
so let me get. So let's give context.
If anything, let's put these salaries.
I'm gonna say, put it together.
That's where I'm at.
I'm like, shit.
So
now we the Justice League now.
before we go
Why the
into
twins
this,
activate?
before we go into this, let's start with this. One thing is the traditional, men going out to make money and bring it home, and that we got to let that go.
Yeah,
that's gone.
Yeah.
Well, hold.
This is why we gotta let it go.
Maybe in our like
from us
in our circle.
Yeah.
In our circle, yes. But
Right,
there are
but
people out there that still
I do too. And some would say I even
don't
hear
discount that. I don't want you to discount everybody.
No, I don't want to discount that. But when I mean by let it go is let people do what they want to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree.
100%. Don't try to like hold them hostage to if you don't do this, you're not a woman or you're not a man or you're not as like let's let it go because this what much as men need to let it go from a woman got to let it go from men,
right?
Because you got to choose your patriarchy, right? You can't just say you can't say you want patriarchy and then you don't want it the same. We gotta really have this conversation and say, all right, this is what we want, not necessarily.
Just remember who recommended it.
What?
It's an asshole drink for real.
He told me he like you gotta try this. It's smooth.
The drink.
Shit ain't smooth.
I was like, you ain't see his face. You
I see it.
I
told him I got like 2 bottles of Blanton's, and he was like, "Oh no, you gotta try this," because he was like, "You like smooth bourbon, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "Oh yeah, you gotta go get this." So I went and got it. And I don't think it's as smooth as he thought it was.
That shit ain't smooth at all. I'm like,
we could die.
Oh my god!
I didn't even drink mine. I'm not even.
Sorry, y'all. I couldn't even pay attention.
You good?
I was like,
he over there dying.
No, he's like,
like I'm hot now, yo. I took a sip.
Yo, gave you E&J in the bottle. That's fucking E&J. That's E&J.
He told me it was smooth, and I'm like, what is his definition of smooth? But then I had to think about
New
the
York City
messenger.
smooth.
I can tell by the
I'm like,
labeling.
he
it
did
wasn't
this
that
on
smooth.
purpose.
I'm gonna say New York City.
That's a Canva label.
Look at the line on the back.
Right? Like,
You know what's funny? They
look at the
recently
top line.
rebranded, and that's their new label. Their old label looked a little bit more sophisticated.
That's a
As
Canva
bold
label.
as New York City.
yeah.
New York City got rats though.
I'm sorry.
We got a lot of outtakes today. Don't worry about it.
I was about to say they can't sponsor.
There's a lot of outtakes.
My man took that fucking hat off. Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy. You need a paper towel, yo? You good?
I'm good now, yo.
You need
good.
some ginger ale.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you like that
Let's see
placement?
it.
But
All
the
right.
thing is hot in there.
I was right behind
Yeah,
the
you gotta
box.
move it over a little bit.
Not covering the crown.
Oh no, I don't cheat. I don't think Chico will mind a crown sponsorship too. But so to go back to the clip. So the clip we just listened to, I don't think we got to put these same pressures on everybody. And one thing that's a huge overtone, not undertone, is that people still base relationships off of economics.
Yeah.
And
That's because that's most in any relationship.
where do we learn that?
No, I'm saying any relationship when there's a problem in relationship, economics or finances are probably at the root of that issue.
But the thing is,
we learned that because
our parents didn't teach us that.
Well, but before that, like women were property, so we needed our men to be able to provide. So I think it's just remnants of that, of like women being the homemaker. So you need your husband to make this much, but that's not where we at anymore. Women
hell no, we
aren't,
know it.
not that they're not homemakers, but they also are making money. So I don't need you to be the sole provider to pay for everything anymore.
Sugar daddy vibes. Take care of me.
Yeah.
Like if you got it,
Right.
If you got it like that,
I will vacuum.
Let's get it together.
Yo,
Right.
hey.
like that meme. The nigga was like looking like Mr. Clean,
Yeah. But to me, it's
being
just
a
like
stay-at-home husband.
right. Right. I like to yield that option. Like if you want to go out and work and do it. If you don't, that's fine too.
My problem with him and other guys like him, I think it's partly for clickbait. I don't think.
Yeah, that's all clickbait.
My real problem is that women are hear this and they think all men think like
that. Yeah.
Hold on, before we move,
because they just said all the podcast niggas like that.
So look,
definitely got through into that
them
pool.
and Fresh and Fit and all
right.
Let's do our PSA.
They got the biggest followings, or they caught a viral clip, so they think all men feel like this. Go ahead.
So look, our PSA. Here we go. You gotta look at the cameras. Look.
All right, what we doing?
Unsolicited views. Don't be with the fuck shit.
None of that.
These other male podcasts.
Nope.
We do not believe with Fresh and Fit, because a lot of men come on here to get their shit off about stuff they will never say to a woman to their face.
Yep.
The stuff they never had the heart to say, and most of them are single.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the
problem. That's
the craziest thing. Like a lot of people that are not in relationships or don't even aspire to be in a relationship give relationship advice. Dating is not a relationship.
He sounds like he's intimidated by women.
Right.
Yes.
If you're intimidated by a woman, your nuts don't hang. I get you. I mean, you just
it ain't necessarily easy to be with a boss.
It's not necessarily specifically. It's not necessarily easy to be with a woman that knows themselves.
Oh, that too.
And when I say it's not easy, it's going to take work on your behalf to rise to ascend to their level. They're not going to keep dragging you. And I think a lot of times the undertone of these messages are they want women to literally submit to them, but without them doing any work at all.
Yeah, because that actually happened on Ready to Love. They talked about submissive women, and that kind of
submissive man too, nigga.
But that's the thing. You have to be able to submit one to
other.
another,
Yeah.
Not just the woman submitting to the man. So I think
we gotta get over
specifically
ourselves.
black women get triggered when they like you not submissive. It's like we both have to be submissive, and
It's
that's
a two-way
different,
street.
right? Yeah,
Right. And I don't think like a woman making money never intimidated me.
right.
Not at all.
Because that doesn't mean she can't be submissive.
And her money don't mean shit.
Right.
And my money don't mean
I said
shit.
she could have money be bad with finance. And her
Right.
money.
She could be a horrible
Facts.
person. I could be a horrible
She be a
person.
horrible money manager.
In a relationship, that's why you work together. And then
That's
if
the
you
key.
know she's bad or you know he's bad,
Look,
you pick up the slack. Because she gonna pick up the slack. Well, he gonna pick up the slack where you listen.
That's where strengths and weaknesses come together.
it's really a team. That's why I say if you
Compliment
look
one
up the
another.
word team and people say, well, if relationship is team, I say you don't know what a team is.
Right. But
I
I
said-
do think then on the other side of that, there are women who make more who then talk down on men.
True.
I
That
have
can
a problem with them.
And-
Too.
right.
I say-
And,
and
even in
and that's-
relationships,
that's
it's like
probably
you
where-
can't even pay that. It's like
and
that's
that's-
what's
and
the
that's
that's
probably-
the
that's probably where
trauma
he's probably
that's
coming from.
created.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
maybe he been in that kind of situation. But then it's like, but going the total opposite is not a solution either. Like,
I guess what happens is women's money. I do think women do need to reevaluate that their money does not mean their value.
Oh yeah.
Just
Nobody.
like a man's value is not his money.
Yeah.
It's nice that we all have finances, but at the end of the day, these finances, when we get 80, 90 years old, these finances ain't gonna mean shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On my deathbed-
it is when you pay for them bills.
But after that, like it's the memories I create, the people I'm around. That's really what's more important. And I know it sounds cliche and boring, but that is really what life's about, you know. But the same token, as a woman making more money, if that intimidates you as a man, that says more about you. It has nothing to do with her. But also, what they did make a good point, and I want y'all to actually react to this. As a woman is so career driven, sometimes because she does have to work 10 times harder, she does not have the same type of time that a man can allot to a relationship, even while he's ascending. So therefore, when he says disqualified, no, it's not disqualified. What happens is by the time you get to a certain point, most of your eligible bachelors that would probably adhere to what you would morally, economically, and be on the same page have already chosen someone.
Yeah.
That's
So
much
by-
different than what he said.
I know
Way
that's
different,
not.
way
Yeah.
So I don't know.
way
If that's what he
different.
was trying. That's what I say.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. I can understand if I'm on a career path from 23 to 33, and I'm trying to get my career going, and I look up at 33 and say, "Hey, I need a man." A lot of those guys,
Where the niggas at?
a lot of those guys, if they're on that same trajectory, they might have already
found
chosen.
They
someone.
already
Yeah.
bringing the
Yeah.
person from high school. They've
Yeah.
been with them the whole time.
and that's just what men do. Because at the end of the day,
Oh, they on that second merch.
or they on the second merit. But the
Yeah.
same token is, but I don't think
They found love twice.
Right, no, really.
exactly. But I want to kill a notion that like all men are not intimidated to deal with a strong woman.
Yeah.
And financially. So like if you got a lot of money, but the same token is like Sid said, a woman, that you can't throw your money flag around. Now.
Right.
Don't say your money is what validates you, because that starts to lessen your value. Actually,
Well, yeah, if they throw it in his face, then that's when, like I said, I had a problem with it. Because if you, like, as a man, you feel if you already know you're working towards something else, and then she's throwing that at you, it's just like, well, what the fuck?
Right. But also, like, a prime example, right? So say a man, his lifelong goal was to be a teacher, right? And we know teachers naturally don't make a lot of bread.
He's happy being a
but
teacher.
He's happy being a teacher. Right. But you may be in a CEO director position making $200,000-$300,000 a year. He told you he wanted to be a teacher.
Right.
So you can't go back to that man and be like, but you ain't making enough. He told you he wanted to be a teacher.
Now he's cheating on you with the superintendent of the whole county.
Okay. Because she understands.
Because she understands.
That went crazy. We was here and then went here, yo.
He went from teacher of the week to nigga of the month.
Oh my God.
But it's a prime example. Like that's what it is. Like you got to know what you signed up for. So if you know, all right, he wants to be a teacher, or he wants to be the best garbage man. Like if he wants garbage man, make bread.
They actually make bread.
But whatever he wants to do, forget if it make a lot of money or not. We got to be committed to this. That's why I believe you got to have the finances conversation about this money comes into the household, and this is how we gonna divvy it. Even if you do your own finances and keep your own bank accounts, it's like, but this is the household. This is our team. Right. You don't go to a team and say, but yeah, I scored 20 baskets. Like no, like we had to get 100 points though. So everybody
20 baskets on how many shots though?
All right, young Kobe out here. Y'all didn't really say much. I didn't want y'all to. I didn't want to. That's a very passionate topic.
You pretty much hit on the nose though.
It's just frustrating because I really think as black men we gotta like change our narrative, because I think these podcasts, these male podcasts are weird. They're weird as shit.
Well, think about the guys we know are dating women that are doing pretty damn well.
Right.
Very well.
But yeah, you're right. Like, I never see. I don't. That's the thing.
That's why I said they
can't
speak for us.
Sometimes men like that. I'm not saying this is their situation, but they attribute the fact that they can't get a woman like that to them making too much money. It's like, no, maybe you just wick. Like maybe you just don't have a good personality. It could be other things.
I think if you gotta look, I always say if you had game before you got money, you gonna have game once you get money.
They got rich game.
If you ain't have game before, you still the same nigga. You just got money.
Yeah, me.
So I think. All right, see, y'all throwing a lot of sprinkles on this Sunday. Like, so like
that was nice. I like that.
But you gotta know.
that was a dad joke, low key.
I was about to say, yeah, that was pretty.
But you gotta know where you stand.
Yeah.
Like if you know, like Melvin, he said he ain't got no game, right? So if Melvin knows he ain't got a game, you put
that's a nigga that's married though.
But you put yourself in position to win.
Yeah.
You put yourself in position. So when you get opportunity, it's about taking advantage of that window.
Opportunist.
Hey, look, hey.
That sounds so bad, opportunist, yeah.
But that's what you're doing.
I mean, true.
It does sound bad.
That's what dating is.
Yeah, yeah, very true. Yeah,
dating is
it's a reality of life, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what happens is there is certain now this is the toxic part. There are certain things that y'all can chime in. I innately consider feminine in my metric that I would adhere to in dating a woman. So like there is certain, when I say softness, it's a certain. I don't want a male. Like, I don't need that. I don't need the same energy a man gives me from a woman. So I do believe in two different energies. So that may be a little toxic, but the same token is that's just me. I don't want the same energy from my niggas.
It's a preference. I was
about to say I think that's very specific to you.
I'm gonna say, but
all men might not feel that way.
But what if she operates in masculine energy? Then what?
Hold on, can we explain masculine energy first?
So to me, masculine that's a spectrum.
It's a big spectrum.
Yeah, because you said dapping up. You don't want to dap up your girl.
No,
is that what it is?
No, we do dap up.
That's what I'm saying.
But when I say that,
it's masculine.
It's just a certain. It's a certain like, all right, specifically a black woman. I only can speak from my.
Don't give you a mall dat.
Like, is a when you walk into a room and black women are present, or your black woman is present, your mom, your aunt, is a certain warmness that a feminine black woman gives.
I get what you're saying. It's hard to describe.
It's
a feeling you recognize when you
right. Yeah. Black women are indescribable feeling.
Right. So what is the feeling of a masculine black woman?
I can go,
I think y'all
can be real toxic right here.
I think they throw that masculine on the front of it. Women showing masculine traits is not a masculine black woman.
Well, you said you like feminine black women, so I'm just trying
to
say
feminine.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna be toxic real quick.
All right, go ahead.
Hit us.
Soft skin.
Yeah, that's clutch, buddy.
Okay.
Yo, when I dap some niggas up, I be like,
Let me
yo,
fix
them
something.
nigga hand rough.
I'm
as
saying,
I don't know how niggas. How niggas be with niggas like this? Yo,
I'm saying,
how do
soft
women like niggas like this?
I don't even know if I got soft hands.
I don't know. That's just,
I'm
you know what I'm
like,
saying? Like, it's just shit like that, yo. Like, you remember that? It was no homo, yo. But one time we was riding in a small ass car together, and we rubbed up arms together. And I'm like,
yeah.
yo, you heard he's a bitch, yo.
Yeah, the head,
Get off me,
yeah.
I don't like it. And that's the type of shit I'm like, I don't. That feminine, I need that feminine.
So
energy,
you wouldn't,
yo, like,
in your single days, you wouldn't have dated like a female construction worker because she got rough hands.
I probably would.
Why you the You like, no.
I don't want to disrespect them.
Not to be toxic, but
I don't want to
that be
disrespect
when
them.
that we just did. Joe, you just kicked something, yo.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, because it hit
shit.
one of the ears.
Oh, my bad, guys. There's nothing wrong with the
still
female
don't hear
construction. You still here?
I don't hear nothing.
I only hear something in one ear.
Oh, I hear it.
Say something.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh yeah, but I don't hear in one ear. I gotta switch it.
Oh, okay.
God damn, John.
It's nothing. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with the female construction
Can't get
worker.
right.
So your single days, you
I'm
would've
just
dated
going to
one.
get her some apricot scrub for when she gets home.
Like the orange cleaner. Like,
Yeah, like
When I come
yeah,
on the bridge, if she touch me and her hands feel like that, I'm gonna make a joke about it. But she know it would never be like that because
There's nothing wrong with liking femininity because I mean the old age antic was a tall, dark, and handsome man, right? Mm-hmm. That's the identity of a masculine man to most women back then.
I don't know if I'm with a woman, her hands that rough, I might have a scratch.
Sid have a problem with this masculine woman.
Yeah,
I just don't know
rub my
what
back
it
real quick.
is.
So
That's all.
why do you why because you brought that up a couple times? Why do you bring up this masculine woman?
Because you specified a feminine black woman, so I'm
Yeah,
just
you
trying to
said
figure out
mixing the
what is
masculine,
an unfeminine black. Like I want to know what this is because I don't know what it is.
how about this? Let's take it out of feminine and masculine. It's energy.
Okay.
It's just this is a womanly energy. And I can't say it's feminine because feminine is a spectrum. Like, if we want to say feminine, Hillary Banks on Fresh Prince is like what people say, oh, that's feminine energy, right?
Okay.
That's like a prototype.
The old,
the new
Oh, Fresh
old.
Prince, that's
old.
Bel Air. That's Bel Air.
Oh, all right,
it's
all
not
right,
the same show.
right,
But
my
like
bad.
to me, a lot of people would say, or like, I don't want to throw out frats, sororities on here. Certain sororities they say are.
AKAs. Okay.
Which one? Oh,
I can't say it. I'm not
I'm
gang
like,
gang.
but you talking about it? Just
But
say
no,
it.
but I
Like-
don't talk about it. I'm not in the mob, so I don't mess with it.
Not in the mug.
So, but that's like the prototypical. Yeah, some of those traits are good, but it's not all that.
Okay.
You still need a little delta and zeta too. Like, you know.
So you saying we more masculine?
No.
I'm just trying to ask a
No, that's
question.
what he
different.
said.
That's what I'm like.
No,
I'm
it's
trying
not.
to
It's
say.
not all one spectrum.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if somebody says somebody's feminine, it's not just all super prissy.
Right.
Feminine is also Jill Scott, right?
Yeah.
Feminine is also Queen Latifah, right?
Agreed.
So it's like all these different type of feminine. They look different. That's what I'm saying.
I
So
agree.
Femininity is hard to like encapsulate into just this is what it looks like.
I agree, but
But-
that's why I'm trying to figure out what a non-feminine woman is.
I
I don't know what that is, and no one has been able to give me an example.
What's a
of what that
non-masculine man? I bet you got that clear.
is. No, I don't.
You said I forgot. you don't be on those toxic ways.
That's why I'm like, I need
'Cause
somebody to tell me. What
But
it
let's
is.
be honest though. If we ask a woman what's a non-masculine man, they got
A list.
boom, a picture.
Yeah.
But the list gonna be different depending on the women though.
That's true.
But I think we're
And
more.
I think our list gonna be different.
It is.
Yeah.
But the same token is I think they go straight to something specific.
Agreed.
Once you say, oh, a non-masculine man, oh, this is what he look like right here. And we're giving a broad spectrum.
No, I mean that's true.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, no, I seen one. I could tell you one.
Yeah, most women. Yeah.
And because that's why one of the biggest insults from a woman to a man, and we consider
bitch.
insult, you a bitch.
Right.
A
Or
woman
a
saying
pussy, or-
pussy, you're a bitch. If you get
But like
caught,
Gerard said, yo, all gay niggas ain't bitches.
Right.
most of them,
And that's not, and that's
Most
why
of
I'm
them
like,
not.
that's not feminine
Yeah,
energy to me. So that's why I'm just
we
like,
can
what
go
is
on
that?
and on because that's actually
It's a tough
great
question.
that's a
It
great
is.
topic.
That's
I
why,
don't know.
like, I've never been able to get a clear answer on like
I don't think
what
there
is
is one.
feminine, what is masculine, like what is
I
that?
think it's person to person. I don't think there is a
Yeah.
clear definition. I think, like you said, like you can ask him.
I think it's usually based on stereotypes, though.
Yeah.
But stereotypes are true.
Some of them,
Most
Some.
of them. Most.
I think they're based in truth.
Yeah, most of them are
But
based
there are
in
no,
truth.
a lot of them are no.
You would
like,
hate a
like
white
for
person that said
example,
that, though.
like for example, the AKA stereotype
true.
is
I like
based
Kool-Aid and
in
watermelon.
truth, but it's no
And fried
longer
chicken.
true.
I ain't mad at. Say it again.
I said like the example of the AKA stereotype. It's based in truth, but it's no longer true.
Right, and I did
It's like
watch-
it,
I watched the
historically it was.
documentary. Yeah, it is.
You
based
keep
in
bringing
truth.
up. What was this documentary you
It's an
watched?
AKA doc.
Where did
I'm
you
gonna
find
shoot
it?
it
AKA
to
doc
y'all.
is that?
I'm gonna shoot it to y'all.
What platform
my
is it
It
man-
was
on?
like
all in the
on
mix.
Showtime or something. It's new.
Okay.
Because they did during COVID. It dropped.
It's AKA Doc.
Like
Yes.
specific. Okay.
I'm gonna find it for y'all.
All these AKAs I know.
And nobody.
No one.
He the only one.
Yeah, because it started and they talked about how the Deltas was hating on them and stuff. It was crazy. No, see, that's how the Deltas in the video was done. So I was just like,
His shit was in the video.
I said, this is authentic.
Delta's gangster shit. Now that's a stereotype that I believe 100%.
Oh no, I don't believe it. I know. I've seen it. I've seen it.
But you know what?
On multiple occasions.
When you talk about femininity as a spectrum, actually, the Divine Nine is a great way to illustrate that. So somebody say, what does femininity look like? And this is all the different variations, even though they're stereotypical.
Right.
But these are all great variations of femininity that is just a spectrum.
Yeah.
I just want to say I love when you talk about this, yo.
Yeah.
It's good to hear.
You're passionate about it.
It's good to hear people who aren't in them talk about how they see them.
Look. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's all-
definitely
yeah.
feel like your son crossing something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is.
You're going to talk about it enough.
Oh, no. I'm pushing him.
Cabba.
Morehouse? You want to go to Morehouse? You want to go to Morgan? Like anywhere HBCU. You got to go to HBCU.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to a PWI.
Yeah.
I
feel that.
What if we
Yeah.
get a scholarship there?
Yeah, changes everything.
You're like, well,
So money. Hey, again, money talk.
Money
dude.
talks.
because that's most black people that end up at PWIs is because
I mean,
of
the reason-
money.
yeah, the reason-
which I completely understand. I would never discount that because these loans, like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, them loans wild.
so I get it.
That's a whole conversation. I
And
really
then
think
It might be a traumatic experience, but
and they're
you're
not
not
getting
gonna have
paid.
the trauma of student loans.
we're going to add that to the Baltimore podcast studio.
And they're not
docket.
getting
That shit
paid.
hurt.
That's a great conversation for the Baltimore podcast studio docket.
We should have some people that went to
That's what we're
PWIs
going to
come on
do.
here.
That's what we're going to do.
We know enough.
Yeah. I'm married to one.
Yeah, that's true. She went to a real big PWI, actually.
Yeah.
Huge PWI.
Bring Mike into.
Yeah. he can
Oh,
come in.
yeah,
He can-
yeah.
They can speak to the blackness in a
Yeah,
PWI.
Yeah, because
Or
it's
the
black.
Black College Park.
Yeah, them too.
Oh yeah.
The cra-
But see, the good thing about College Park is they was always nearby. Like they could find black people if they needed to. Like
That is true.
They was at Bowie.
I'm saying,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
One of my coworkers,
Or
he's
DC.
He's Salvadorian. He's like, yeah, I don't really hang around Route 1, but I like going to Bowie parties.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Yep.
yeah.
I was like, all right. You like dipping in chocolate, huh? All right.
Most of it.
Most the world loves dipping in chocolate.
It's all right, my man. With this.
Everything dipped in chocolate is better.
Everything's dipped in chocolate is better. Like we are the original man. Anyway, but it's funny that slides right into gatekeeping blackness, right? So my specific
Said gatekeeping. I thought he was
I thought
like,
he said
Gate-
gate.
that's what I thought he said. I was like gatekeeping.
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 I'm scared to drink this. Look at
Take
Just
it.
drink it, yo. You good. It gets
Do
better.
it. Get some hair on
the
your
reason
It
why
got better, yo. It's real.
gatekeeping blackness is interesting is because I grew up going to predominantly white schools, and I'm not self-hating, guys, but I only got the most hate from black people. Black people
At the white school.
Hey,
at the
Yeah.
white school.
Yeah.
hey, you know you remind
'Cause
me
you
of
had
them?
to-
You watch Bel Air?
Nah, I never watched it.
Carlton, yeah.
Yeah.
So so that's why it's funny because even when you put the Kanye doc on here, it relates to blackness
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because
Definitely.
a lot of what Kanye, even if you watch the doc, a lot of what they didn't accept was his non-blackness.
Exactly.
Jay-Z and them didn't accept. It was weird.
He was different.
Yeah.
The backpack.
That's
yeah.
why he had to create his own thing.
Right, because
for
they
them
didn't
to take him
understand
seriously.
it because they was from the hood. I mean, they knew no better. It was like,
They
this
like, you're not
nigga's
rapping about
Hell,
this shit.
different.
Hell, what type of black nigga is you?
Right, like we never seen your hybrid. Like that's why Drake gets the tough rap he does because every black
Well,
person.
he the real hybrid, but
Yeah, he's a super Jew, black, everything. He's great. He's a marketing. He's a marketing phenomenon.
My man's a melting pot, yeah.
Yeah, you can market him in every bar mitzvah's birthday.
he be rapping about who used to land in Vegas, never lived in any of them. Like,
That shit fucked me up when I realized
Yeah.
the nigga from Canada.
Yeah.
Yo,
Then he stand next to what's the guy from Texas? That's
UGK?
the gangster. What's his name? Shoot, they got to be shoot. He was signed to him. Rap a lot. What's Rap a lot? Rap a lot Records. Yeah, you guys don't know what that is at all.
I know what record is.
I mean, now we gotta find it. Y'all rap a lot.
But when I think about I think about UGK, Pimp C,
Rap a lot.
Zero, Trade the Truth,
Houston.
yeah, Trade the Truth is Houston.
Zero
I
down
know a
there.
couple of them.
Hey, yeah.
Cause Rap a lot Records. J Prince.
Oh, okay.
J Prince.
Everybody like, oh.
Because he got the J Prince
Houston?
stamp. Yeah,
Yeah, I never knew he was from Houston.
I knew it was somewhere down south. I didn't realize. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Houston, but I know it's Texas.
Okay.
But you know, he had like Ghetto Boys and all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember Ghetto Boys on Martin? That's probably where you remember from. Okay.
So do you feel like you do gatekeep blackness as a result of the trauma?
No,
and-
I don't
and growing
gatekeep
up or not?
blackness
Okay.
because it was gate kept to me.
Okay, so you like
Damn,
I'm fighting that. Yeah.
Using this, I got
Yeah.
pushed out.
Because it's like a lot of times Because one of the things is a cultural shock. Literally, I always say the way I was brought up around all these black folks, and then during the weekday you go around all these white people, and you keep going back and forth. You like, this is odd.
You was living code switching,
but you don't code switch. Actually, you learn not to code switch because you don't know you the same.
Yeah,
you code switch when you are. I think people code switch when all of a sudden they see white people at like 22.
Me.
Because they like, oh shit, hey, my name is Mel. You know, you gotta, you feel like
my name's Melvin.
Yeah, you give him the VIN. You give him the VIN. That's
Actually,
how
I've never introduced myself as Mel to anybody.
Yeah. So like, nah. So it's interesting because I don't think they understand. Like for example, I got a hard time for literally the clothes I wore more than anything.
Yeah, I remember we called you Kanye East.
But I like Kanye. So Kanye West was convenient. You know why? He wasn't tough. He wore church clothes, and I had plenty.
But I think in white spaces with groups of blackness, you get policed more because it's like you got to be super black because you be around all these white people, so you got to really fit in with us. You not fitting in with us, it's a problem. So it's like, what are you? And I think that's why it happens.
So you saying the white people oust you?
No.
They expect
so I think
you to
the
be the
black
Jerome?
people. Sometimes, yes.
Oh.
On the white side, yes, that happens. But on the black side, what happens is like if you're not fitting in with us, then you're questionable because we have our own little society within white spaces, and so you have to be on the same page as us. And as soon as you show you're not on the same page as us, you like you're not black. That's what they do. Candace Owens. People say Candace Owens is not black. Is she actually black?
I think she's
yes.
very black.
She just has a very different mindset than most black
like
people.
Clarence Thomas,
right?
The Supreme Court justice.
And so people say they not black.
What is wrong with gatekeeping blackness, right?
I think it's nothing wrong with it. Everybody else gatekeeps their shit.
And that's where I was going. Like I think it's
Asians.
fine.
But then you say you don't do it?
I don't, but I don't think there's nothing wrong with it if you feel like it. Okay. The problem with gatekeeping, if you jump on gatekeeping, I think it's negative because a lot of times people gatekeep and they always do some of the bullshit. Mm-hmm. It's one thing if you gatekeeping to keep it pure, you want to make sure our voice is heard.
Right.
Like, for example, the Asian voice. Remember the Asian got their law passed really quick? Mm-hmm. Their biggest thing is like, we're Asians. I want our story to be told.
Yeah.
So if we're saying we're black and we want our story always to be told in the forefront and want to be told authentically from us, I'm all for gatekeeping if that's what it means. Right. That's not what gatekeeping means.
Mm. So what does it mean then?
Gatekeeping means you have to prove to me your blackness.
Because he's gotten it from the black people, not from the white people.
Yeah.
Like he has his experience isn't trying to keep the white people out. It's measuring how black are you.
See, that's the difference.
Black card vote
from me because I never had to.
Right.
Like it was always blackness, so I knew what blackness is.
He didn't always have a beard,
but he had a chin strap.
Oh, this is about me? Wait, what?
He said you've never been challenged. You've never been challenged because you had the beard, but he ain't always had
the beard, the chin strap, the jabos. Come on. You can't question a man with jabos.
Well, that's because I knew it was part of black culture.
See, I didn't. I had Sperry's.
That's all I knew, though.
Right.
So that's why when I seen you with the tighter clothes, and they weren't even tight. Now I'm thinking back at it now.
Now he weren't tight clothes.
They fit it. They fitting clothes.
Man, those are hemmed up great.
I know. Like now it's like, oh man, you probably look great for then.
He's like, man,
well, then back then, I'm wearing 56 size jeans.
Yo,
no. You see the Throwback Thursday picture?
I didn't see it. Wow,
he posted that shit. Yeah,
56.
Yeah.
He literally put all the sizes down.
Yo, at 56, that means your belt loops are gathering on your belt.
Yeah.
It was just a big pouch at the front of your jeans.
Everything was wrapped up. But I didn't have to do that. I was actually already big, so
they fit me.
He's like, I just want clothes. I just want clothes. Yeah. Hold on. I couldn't find a 3XT.
So you thought dressing black was it?
Yes.
Yeah, to fit in.
That's
like that's what you had to do.
Oversized clothing. Like if you look back in between that 02, 05 area, 06, 07. Bunch of big ass.
I watched the Soulja Boy video last night, and I seen how we used to dress, and I'm like, oh my gosh, but it was like that.
Yeah.
He had on,
a free size tee.
You know how
you had
skinny
on
this
a dress,
nigga is.
like
his shirt down to his knees. Yeah. His pants just
the white tee.
The big and tall stores was cleared out.
No, really, I couldn't find a 56 back then. Yeah. You couldn't find a fit, and none of us know that 56 jeans.
Can you imagine the niggas that actually wore 56 looking like what
the
fuck
big and tall is struggling? Like what? Why can't I find clothes?
The jeans, it was so bad. The back of the jeans was.
Oh, yeah, always stepped on. Yeah, always stepped on.
Yeah, back down.
Yeah, always stomped out. Yeah,
cutting it off.
Yeah.
You just end up cutting it off.
I could probably find some old jeans in like a crate.
You know what's
and don't let it rain.
You know what's crazy?
You know all of it's wet.
Soggy, all the way up to your
socks turn blue.
Because the jeans.
Oh, and your Air Forces.
Oh my god. Them original Forever 21 jeans leaking everywhere.
Jeans, man,
so the problem is The problem is that's
Y'all
why
don't know about a flea market.
Good times.
that's Patapsco, right?
Yes.
That's Patapsco.
That's how you know he don't know about it. Right?
Say Patapsco. Like, it's the flea market.
Flea, nigga.
I went twice.
No, not I went.
Twice.
Yeah, literally twice.
That was the spot.
I got my
Still
mom
is the
got
spot. What you mean?
instant.
I go every now and then.
He like, I still go there.
The crazy thing is now
Nostalgia.
we're wearing designer, which is
Yo.
inherently white.
The other day,
We
I
went
saw it
all the
was
way the
college
other way.
students. They had a Telfar day. I'm like, first of all, I didn't know what designer was in college. Second of all, how are y'all affording it?
They can't.
But they having a Telfar day in college.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Quad pay.
Refund checks. Because during spring break, where we go for spring break?
Miami. We used to go to Miami.
You different.
I was about to say.
I went the fuck home. Chill with my niggas and friends that came home for the week.
Exactly.
I was just thinking I never went anywhere until we had a paid for trip to New Orleans.
I never got to experience spring break. I never.
Miami?
I
didn't go to Miami till I was grown.
Like the young boys in our chapter, every fucking spring break, these niggas are in another country.
Oh wow.
These niggas are in Jamaica right
Oh
now.
no, I wish.
But they were
I always wanted that experience.
So young people,
y'all in Jamaica.
I will say the next generation under us, they want to live luxury without having it.
You're right. You in college? How you affording that?
But to them, it's like
refund check, show.
So I can't blame them in this regard because if the great lie was told to us and they got it even harder than we did. So whereas though, the table already broke though. Tell her it's okay.
You see your face?
Yeah, no. It's okay, John.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah,
It's like good bet.
So the generation after us got the real big lie because technically,
the truth wasn't revealed yet.
The truth wasn't revealed to us. It slowly was revealed to us. It's totally revealed to them. Most of them have degrees and are working retail. Most of them. Like it's
because the degree means
but it was told
different than it did.
But they invested in it hard.
Yeah.
Well, they invested in it because they have to.
And that's what's crazy. So what happens is to them, they don't understand why they can't live luxury. They don't understand why I can't vacation. Why can't I get a Telfar bag? Why can't I get a Gucci belt?
I think you're underestimating them.
Why?
I think they understand it. They just don't care.
That's what I think.
Oh wow,
it's problematic.
That's very problematic. Like at HBC, especially once it get warm outside, it is a fashion show. But for us, that included Forever 21, fashion, like affordable stuff. For them, it's completely
they label
different.
checking. They label
checking. And that's the craziest thing.
Like
I'm
that
like a Telfar day,
like the Biggie line, yo. Sewing tigers and alligators on the shirt.
Oh yeah, that's but the same token is, is a cost to pay to keep up though. You're gonna be broke later. Yeah. Because they're
gonna be paying them student loans.
It's talking about John. You touch your cup yet, yo?
I'm scared.
You have to. Yo.
So, everyone else done pour it up. Everyone else done pour it up.
But anyway,
I'm about to say, you good?
She about to take a long. She about to take a long nap.
I'm gonna let Maul touch the next point. Are mixed people allowed to say nigga?
You said what?
Are mixed people allowed?
Am I mixed nigga? Why would I know that? Do I look mixed?
Who's Rashida Jones?
Whatchamacallit daughter? Quincy Jones' daughter.
Jones, yeah.
She's mixed.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know who Rashida Jones is?
Quincy Jones was mixed with all the bunnies.
Yeah, and she was when Tupac died, she was dating him. They were dating, and it was a big thing because Tupac talked badly about Quincy being with white women, but then ended up dating his daughter, who's mixed.
Are mixed people allowed to say nigga? Yeah.
I say yeah.
I'm gonna have to give it to him.
I think it depends.
So I think I agree with the
how white?
No, because how white?
Yeah,
and that sounds.
It's half. What if you have? What if you have?
Huh?
It depends. For
Biracial.
me, it depends on how you present. I'm not letting Mariah Carey get it off. Sorry.
Is she black?
She's mixed.
I thought that was like a rumor.
No, she's definitely mixed.
Mariah Carey can't say it.
Okay, so for you it depends.
I think we all in agreement because she's
just
white.
Like, pull up a picture of Rashida Jones. She's just like Mariah Carey. She's mixed, but she's white. Like you walk up to her, that's a white woman. Look at his face. This is what I'm dealing with at work every day.
It's cut my
this
throat.
What I'm dealing with.
I told you, it gets better though. The second one is a little better.
French
For
Montana and DJ Khaled, I don't think they should say it either.
Okay, so for you, it also depends then.
Drake, I'll give it Drake. He puts it in great songs.
Nah, they probably do get away with it because Dominican.
I give it to Drake.
Khaled used to get away.
Dominican and mixed.
Well,
Dominican and black is
Khaled
a little different than
they not
white and black.
They Middle Eastern.
Afro-Latino.
Yeah, he's not even.
Khaled is Middle
He has
Eastern.
no black.
None.
Yeah.
That nigga was Latino.
No.
He's a Muslim.
He's Middle Eastern.
He's a Muslim, a devout Muslim.
French Montana. You know how people say Jesus is black. I actually think Jesus is Middle Eastern because that's where he was.
Jesus.
French
really
Montana.
probably look like French Montana.
Yeah, French
Low time,
Montana
yeah.
and Jesus.
Like, but we like
Yeah.
to say that
He's from,
French Montana
Morocco.
is black. That's how,
Yeah, Morocco, he's
That's
Moroccan.
how Jesus
He's
looked.
he
was
actually
not
he's
black,
African.
He was Middle
He can
Eastern.
actually
Yeah.
say it.
He's African. Yep.
He's African.
But so all African people are black?
Ooh.
You talking about Johannesburg
There's a lot of white people in Africa.
or South Africa, where most of them are?
Because that was a joke. When I lived
You know,
in Atlanta, I met this woman a white woman from
Johannesburg,
Africa and
yeah.
moved to America and got citizenship. And so she would joke. She's like, yeah, I'm African American. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, she
Like,
isn't.
no, you're not. No, you're not. Like, that's not what it means. You can't say that.
Just like that tour guy we met on the cruise one year.
Honey Bunny.
But that's why DJ Khaled said he wouldn't go down on a woman.
Yeah, that's part of his religion.
Yeah.
He don't eat cool.
Yo, I just learned something. I'm sorry, I've been ignorant.
Oh,
to
you ain't
that.
know DJ Khaled don't eat
Nigga,
cool?
that's probably because he down in Miami. I just seen him Miami and Latino.
He be hanging with Rick Ross so much.
Yeah.
He like Rick Ross's buddy.
I swear to goodness, I thought this nigga was Latino though.
No,
But no,
hell
yeah, Khaled in some of his like earlier music, he's saying it.
Yeah,
like,
he
we
was
the
like-
best, nigga. That was
Yeah.
the original drop. He cut
Yeah.
out the nigga. But so it's just we the best. But his original drop was we the best, nigga.
Like Fat Joe's Latino.
Yeah.
yeah. So you letting
Fat
Fat Joe
Joe,
get
Big
it on?
Pun.
I put them all the same.
Big
Now,
Pun.
my only point
Big
was
Pun can get it off, but not Fat
The
Joe.
way he said it was beautiful. He killed that
But
shit.
that's my only point. I'm saying that the Latino and black is different than the white and black. Because the Latino and black, typically, I think most of them,
I think-
they get the pass a lot. I guess you say.
It has to
But
be
the white
polite.
and black is like, all right, how white do you look?
Right.
Yeah,
It's
like-
your present. Because I need to know if somebody would have walked up to you and been like, nigga, like a white person, would they have used that to you in a
So it's funny.
derogatory way?
So my sister, I have a sister that's mixed. She's her mom. I met her mom. Her mom's white, straight up white. Her dad's black. One thing I could say is she presents more black than she does white,
Right.
even though she has white features. I think it's acceptable to get the N-word off.
You let her off. Yeah, so for
I
you,
think-
it depends.
So it depends.
Yeah.
I hate this. It's toxic, but I'm about to say it. I think you cannot have struggle and say nigga. I'm sorry.
What kind of struggle?
Half struggle.
You gotta have some struggle in your life to say nigga. Like we earned that word.
All black people don't struggle, yo.
No, I'm saying like
sounds
your
crazy.
lineage
I
though.
was about to
Crazy,
say.
yo.
No,
Yeah,
when
yo,
I say
don't
this-
like that, yo.
no.
I don't like that, my man.
But
I don't like that nigga.
but no, when I say that was good. That was good.
That was
When I
good.
say that in your lineage,
Joking tonight, yo.
the lineage of struggle has to be there. Like Latinos, I get it. You know, they call them slurs like wetback and all that. Hey, you can say nigga. I get you. I mean, I do think you need to be mixed with a black though. See, it's
gotta have
horrible.
black and
This is
black.
gatekeeping blackness
Hey,
right
black.
here. This
It
is what
is.
It
gatekeeping
is.
blackness
Exactly
is.
what we doing.
It
That's
is.
horrible. But no, every
And a lot
But
of
you
people
know,
probably
like in
disagree
New
with
York,
us.
they just let everybody get it.
yeah,
on.
everybody can
Oh,
get
yeah.
it.
That
'Cause
was
they all
a
Latino.
culture shock
I'm
for
gonna
me.
say New York is
No,
all
like
inclusive.
the white people get it all.
Should we not say?
Oh yes.
So should nigga be a word we don't use like Bill Cosby and Oprah be saying?
Nah,
No,
because
I think-
Every now and
I
then-
reclaimed it.
I
so-
have days where I get home from work. I need a nigga out. I need to get a nigga out. Like if I
So
can't
will
get
you,
out,
will you let your kids say
You get a
nigga
nigga
at
hell,
home?
of course.
Okay.
He has to.
He
say
But you
gotta
just
get
have
that
to
shit
make them
off.
aware of like the social
Yeah,
situation.
you
where
just don't go
everybody
to.
got-
You just don't say nigga in the wrong place.
You
But-
can't say it in kindergarten. Like
I don't.
And not the hard ER.
Are we the type people? Are y'all the type people that like hit a white people or like hit a white person that says it? Like how?
No,
I
that's
haven't
not
been in
fair.
that situation yet, and I always think like how
So-
Oh,
how
I
would
have.
I really be react?
I have, and she ran.
Oh, she did.
And-
Yeah, it was this girl. I think we was about to fight or something in gym class, and she was like, "That's why you a nigger lover." Or something
Wow.
like that.
Whoa.
And she
Nigga lover.
and she ran
Hey,
because she knew.
Hey,
Now that one, no,
and the
like
thing is, and we went to the same high school. Ain't a
Yeah.
place in that school you could hide from me. I will find your ass.
We was in the locker room because she was in the same gym class.
I don't care. You go.
Well, no,
You go to the
she-
little gym, the big gym, the fucking
time out.
printer room. I don't care where you. I don't care where you go.
When
I'm
I
gonna
just asked
find
that
you.
question, I wasn't talking about the hardy
Okay.
white person that literally meant
Yeah,
nigger.
that's what she meant.
I was thinking like the nigga, like the white person who
That's trying to be down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm thinking. Like would y'all?
No,
My white
I'm
friend said
still
nigga
not.
crazy. Y'all niggas crazy. I hope no one heard that.
Like, what are them?
Nah.
Like how y'all reacting? Like I
I'm
was
gonna
think,
be like,
am I?
I love you, but don't do that again.
Like-
Yeah, I'm
So
like,
I
so you
guess-
talking about like Rory?
Yeah, Rory. Yeah,
No.
Rory says you like.
No,
I would
And I
let-
know you don't want it, but I'm saying,
I
are
would
y'all
let-
going? Are y'all going
you say
like
you like
tee
Rory
off on
said?
him?
I might let him get it off.
no.
You gonna let him? And you ain't gonna say nothing about it. You ain't gonna like, yo, my
This
man.
So how you letting a white person get it all but not mixed?
It's you gotta earn.
You gotta be a part of the culture.
You gotta earn.
oh,
Nigga.
so Roy always gonna go invite to your cookout.
He that ginger, you that nigga.
That's right. But what I would say about that, ultimately, I think I wish we do need to get rid of the word. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, am I most conscious of conscious thoughts? Yes. Am I ever gonna get rid of it? No. I enjoy it too much. It's just a part of my lexicon.
I got to double back. Did y'all ever catch her?
Hold on.
She ran to the principal's office.
Whoa.
Oh, did you ever catch her? Yeah, I was like,
have a catcher. I said that's sexual. You pitch, I catch.
No, so she said we was in the locker room and she ran and she went straight to the principal's office and got suspended and she came back with a full set of nails. I said, oh, so you say that shit at home because you got rewarded. You got your nails done. So your parents was like, oh, good job. Like, nah. So we not cool.
I don't care. I don't care if it was 2 months later. She's somebody.
Her ass is
She was
grass.
one of them white people that I'm like, she gonna roll up on us and shoot all of us one day.
She from Arbutus, wasn't she?
Probably around there.
Right. No. Dundalk. We also extended Dundalk.
Right.
So like the people like that was like Arbutus, Hellthorpe, Catonsville. Yeah. Lansdowne.
They kill you.
Those people I don't know.
Oh, don't mess with no Dundalk. Dundalk and Patapsco people. You get a knife in your chest.
I can see that.
They live hard.
Because either way, I know she ain't that fast. Somebody.
No, she was a big girl, so no, you wasn't getting.
Oh, she would have got caught right in the front. What? Because she ran from the locker room to the front of the school. Oh, she got caught in the parking lot.
Sid said on here, she put on the outline, can everyone get locks? Everyone can get them. Good luck having them stay in your hair.
Yeah.
But are you okay with everybody getting locks?
They're going to fall out of a wax.
Hey, listen, that's your personal choice.
I don't care.
I don't care because they won't hold.
Yeah.
Well,
it looks weird on white people.
Well, even some Latinas, I can't do it. I'm like, your hair don't do that. Like, because they'll get like faux locks. And I'm like, your real hair wouldn't do that.
When I think
so
about the locks thing, I listen to the Island Boy. That's what I hear. I'm just an island boy.
Them motherfuckers right there. Yeah. I don't know how or who.
I do want to slap one of them.
Appropriation at its finest.
Like, these niggas keep getting invited everywhere.
But it's funny as shit.
And get slandered.
Yeah.
But at
we
the end of the day,
gotta laugh,
getting money.
They getting fucking money.
Island boy.
Yeah, but for me, it's like, if your hair
Just
wouldn't
trying
naturally do that,
to
don't get the
make
fake ones. I don't care. I don't want to see.
We don't get faux locks.
Yeah, but if your hair don't do that, don't get them.
Oh, okay. So
your hair would not lock.
So you're a hair gatekeeper now.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like.
I mean,
it feel like appropriation.
Look at her hair.
Right, my hair.
So do you
choice.
shame you share weave wearing women or track wearing women or wig wearing women?
No.
Hey Melvin, you should come here with a fade next week.
With a fade? What do we fade?
No,
All I gotta do is let my hair grow. You see it fade to the side.
No,
It's gonna fade off my head.
or just get the whole little joint, get a cruddy, come back with a cruddy.
Yo, a cruddy with a receding hairline is wild.
No, I'm talking about y'all ain't never seen a video where like, the nigga had the whole front of his shit.
Oh, you talking about him getting a frontal? Okay.
Yeah, getting a frontal.
For the podcast, I would do it one time.
That would be hilarious.
I think Bree wouldn't let him in the house. Bree, get your ass
no, because I want to see how it look with hair now too.
God said you can't have everything.
had the full 9-degree joint.
When I see niggas with both the nice ass beard and a nice ass hairline.
You know what's funny?
How you get both?
Yo,
Friday,
you're probably gonna die when you 30.
Friday, Jamal, the other Jamal we saw Friday, he had a whole beard and he had a whole. I was like, dang,
he gonna be in the pod too, and I'm gonna tell.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bring Jamal. It's another Jamal.
Which one's that?
So it's a Jamal.
He got 2 A's in his name though.
2 A's,
see,
different
I told
Jamal.
just the 2 A's.
You probably never met him. So we went to Civil, and it was an open mic, and he was singing. So he grew up with Melvin and Quentin and them. Mm-hmm. So like we'll bring him on. He has a very interesting story.
It's so funny. Yeah, he literally
the same story as us.
We got baby pictures and all that. We just not.
Where he at?
Because he kind of left the church before we did because his mom divorced her husband, and he left and went another way. But
yeah, this gonna be 2 episodes.
He has the same but different perspective of church as we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But his is a little more in depth. You can tell he talked to his
he was
parents
entrenched
about
to
it, and I don't think. Well, he'll tell the story. We'll get him.
Yeah, we're gonna get him here. He's a
We're gonna tell him don't bring out the 9.
That's a 2A Jamal.
Okay.
So
he's Jamal.
Not a 3A Jamal.
Oh.
So I wanted to touch on the Kanye die. This is gonna be 2 episodes. I cannot imagine somebody sitting. This is a long.
I mean, yeah, we can wait.
Well,
I
a lot
haven't
of
seen
this is
it.
pre-pod.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, we gotta wait for you to see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's a whole section. That can be the first.
But we're not gonna take any. I don't foresee us taking any more breaks. Besides, nope. Next weekend we're gonna take a break.
Next week.
Next.
April.
I can't.
And then y'all.
Oh shit, we got 2
to
breaks in
Vegas,
April. I can't foresee us coming in here Sunday morning.
Yeah, we do got 2 breaks in April.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
2 breaks.
We'll figure this out.
After
We gotta
next
do
Sunday
better with
and then
telling
next
them
Sunday.
that, though.
Oh,
All right, yeah, we're gonna do better.
Are you gonna come in here next Sunday?
I could.
Okay.
I mean, I
wanna
want
see that happen.
I look average 4 to 5 hours of sleep. So
Okay, I want to see that happen. I want to see you wake up and be
A
ready.
drunk
to go.
4 is not
I
the
ain't
same
gonna-
as a
I ain't
regular.
gonna-
Exactly.
A drunk 4 ain't the same as a regular 4.
I'm not gonna want to, and then I got some.
Sure.
My friends, other friends wanted to. I said my other friends. That's not
damn,
right.
yo, we
You
ain't your
got
friends,
other groups of
nigga.
friends.
Yeah, my other group of friends. They
y'all
want
the
to take me
homies.
out to brunch.
Damn.
So maybe let's bow
Damn.
out.
Watch this.
Sunday.
Damn, no invite.
Damn, bro, no invite.
No, y'all know them. Y'all
Oh
know
shit, even worse. No invite.
They won't know what I told us at one point.
They kicked them off the
The
I
coworkers.
Oh, the co-worker crew.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The co-worker
Co-worker
crew.
crew.
I hate calling them coworkers because they really
Because
my
they
friends.
friends.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh.
like,
That's a weird transition.
Co-worker friends, co-friend workers.
yeah, like,
Yeah, so
I
my
really bang with them though.
I had
No,
to,
We
cool
happen to
shit.
meet at work.
Yeah.
But if we met in the real world, we still be homies.
I had to change my
tell
def.
them
I
leave
found
me
out I
out
had
to creep
friends.
with y'all.
That's how I found out I had more
At work?
friends. No, just in general.
Oh.
Because
You-
my
you hear
friend
me,
bar
bro?
was. I think my friend bar was too high.
Oh.
Like I really want a deep, intimate connection with everybody.
Oh no, it's not gonna happen.
You see that?
You hear me, Mel? Tell me, I'm cool. Yeah, we had fun in Deep Creek.
Yo, you probably be welcome. Yo. Everybody love fucking Jamal. Yo.
You sound so mad at that.
I am, yo.
You don't think you're loved
Yeah.
by everybody? You're pretty likable.
I am pretty likable, but everybody like Maul more.
I'm not. I'm a
They
slow
usually
burn.
meet y'all together.
Right.
I
Because
know.
he can tell jokes. That's the problem.
Oh shoot! It's funny
I
because
can't tell jokes.
today, all right, I'm gonna get this off the next episode because I had downloaded all these pictures on my phone because today I wanted to just roast Melvin and Maul.
Oh my!
On-
Hold on, he's on
So
Facebook,
look-
yo.
So look at this, Sid. I'm gonna hold these for the next episode. So I got all these pictures.
Which ones?
It ain't nothing
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
show today.
That's wow.
What's it? What's that one?
Oh, look at Lil Mom.
Wait.
Oh wow.
Oh, that was it. This is my Vegas. But yeah, we'll hold them.
Okay.
Cause
So we got 5 pictures.
y'all Facebook is nasty, yo.
I think everybody's Facebook.
Yo.
I had to go through my album.
Yo,
and just
y'all
be like,
Yo,
private,
this how you know this nigga has too much time in his daytime.
I know,
Cause
yo.
to go through all those pictures,
That's a lot of fucking.
that's a lot of fucking.
No, y'all got
pictures.
albums dedicated. It's not hard. Y'all
Wait,
thought
did you get the one where I had my photo shoot with the chin strap?
I don't know. I got Maul in that banana costume though.
Oh yeah, we was in playing fitness and shit.
remember
We actually
that.
made a video.
It's
Why
an
did
old
you have-
video somewhere? Where?
Why did you
It
have
was a promo video.
for what?
For what?
Alpha Week.
Alpha Week.
So you
That's when I was a chapter president.
Yeah.
that's the kind of shit y'all was doing?
Yeah.
Where that video go on Facebook?
We don't know where that video.
We don't know where it's at.
It never was
I
released.
don't think it was never came.
So
out.
where did y'all get the costume?
Dre.
Parties at
Dre
No,
had.
hey, no, Dre had it.
Dre had. Yeah.
Alhambra
Alhambra had it. Yeah.
Oh shit.
He had
So
it on a
and
tuck.
the thing is, I was a banana and someone else was a gorilla.
So you was getting eaten.
No one wrong. He's slow.
Yo.
He would have caught me.
Yeah, we gonna do a road
So what?
because some of y'all
Yeah.
shit.
That's wild.
But anyway, so look, I will say this to the listeners. I might put this at the beginning of the pod. So when we take a break, we're definitely going to make it known. I think we're going to at least put up a post and say, "Hey, we're taking
No
a break.
podcast this week.
No podcast this week." But I think we got for the next 2 weeks we got podcasts. And then what happens is we're going to Vegas. We have to go on a mission trip to Vegas. So that's going to take a second.
It's called Bible in the Desert. That's what it's called.
Oh damn.
I'm going on a mission trip that weekend too, so it's cool.
Are you really? All right, cool. So that's the only episode. We're going to be off one episode in April.
2.
No,
one.
we're gonna
you
make it
gonna
one.
be here
We're
next
make
week?
it- we're gonna make it
No,
happen.
we're not going to be here next week, but there will be
Next
an
week's
episode.
We will have episode though.
All right.
We'll have episode. But we're trying to get more personality. I'm trying to get everybody out their shell. So I'm trying to go back to the old ways where I try to like pull stuff out of these guys. And I think it's working though. You guys have gotten better. You guys have become better podcasters though.
And he was
Oh,
always,
you have no faith in this.
It's crazy.
You have no faith.
I'm about to say you.
Wait, hold on.
And then we always fight. I don't think we fight through you talking a lot.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I talk too much.
I wouldn't say
Say,
too
go-
much.
What'd you
I
say,
wouldn't
Sid?
say too much. I
Say,
think
Sid.
it's
But you just
good.
like go off on a monologue.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then you
So
was like,
it's
yo,
hard-
y'all don't
it's hard
talk.
to jump in.
And it was like,
You go off on a monologue and then you be like, so what's y'all thoughts?
Right, it's like-
nigga, you done said
Like,
everything.
shit. You done said your thoughts, our
So I
thoughts.
Joe Budden the
Niggas
pod?
say, yeah. You be like, we been told you
but
that.
it's a good dynamic on this pod.
Yeah, it
So
is.
so my problem.
I
Cause
is,
think we
really-
do well with jumping in and out though.
Yeah.
the problem is I don't naturally in life. My wife gets on me too. I don't like dead space.
So you just keep talking.
So dead space is like,
but sometimes you got to give a second for someone to realize, ooh, this is an entry point.
All right, I'm gonna start giving dead space.
So look, when you try to focus on, that's when it's gonna get awkward.
Hey, John,
it's gonna be awkward because you're gonna be like. Some. So what do y'all think?
I'm gonna say, hey John.
You always do the same. What do y'all think? Instead of letting naturally people.
So when you're on the phone, is it ever like a moment of just straight silence on the phone?
No. When that happens, it's like, all right, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow.
I realize,
and the thing is, sometimes I could be on the phone and we could not be talking, but we just like, all right, and like something random, like, yo, like, it was good, and just keep going. I keep going about my day.
So one thing I did realize about myself, I realized about 2 conversations I had. I had one with my dad, and I had one with my brother, and then somebody from work 3. I'm like, damn, do I rush through conversations? Do I rush?
You try to get straight to the point.
I rush through, and I don't like the bull
I noticed
crap.
that even when you talk to clients sometimes. Yeah. You ask a question and then you keep talking and then you ask the question again. It's like, let them answer.
It takes too long.
See?
But you never gave him time to talk.
Right.
But I think I've always told you I'm slow to
process.
develop my thought.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk slower, and I'm gonna try this for a week and see if it works. If it don't work, I'm not gonna stop.
But it's not gonna be natural. See, that's the problem I have.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
every time you try to change something,
You can tell
it
it's
becomes
off.
non-natural.
Yeah.
Yo, and then it's
Hold
like,
on. What are the things I've tried to change to become non-natural?
This you've tried to change this before.
So yeah,
And then you like,
give me
it's
some
dead
dead
space.
space.
My wife always tells me when I try to change, it's too drastic.
Yeah. You had no
you're not
middle
gonna
ground.
gradual.
Yeah.
She said, "It's 0 or 100. Like,
Right.
why can't you just be in the middle?" I said, I
Facts.
tried to. I tried. I'm gonna try. I try to be. I mean, I tried. Look, the one thing I have changed. I used to be a lot more. What is it? Like dogmatic and talk like be. I'm not like that. I just don't say nothing.
That's one of your favorite words, yo.
It is.
That's one of the things in my lexicon that's like up there. That's up there. Dogmatic and.
We got like a dogmatic count. We gotta do
That's a bingo card.
it's a big-
That's definitely a bingo card. And Melvin talking about you do talk about your sexual performance often.
No, he doesn't.
No. He has mentioned a couple times
Sure.
the 10 minutes thing.
10 minutes.
That's like a thing.
So what
I don't
do I
know.
mention? Work.
You mentioned work. Work is on your bingo card.
Wow.
Melvin, because he'll be like, yeah, I got 5 minutes for you.
hey.
I got 10 minutes for you. Like
Hey, that should be a probably an upcoming game. Like
his beard is also on his too.
unsolicited views bingo.
He talks about his hairline often. You can tell it's very dear to him.
No, it hurts. It hurts.
Are you serious?
To have him so young.
What? Yeah. It sounds funny.
It sounds like a.
See why it's a source
It sounds
So young, so
traumatic.
young.
It sounds
Maul
traumatic.
know how to say it. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
Really?
No, look, he was heated.
What did you do? Drink your sorrows away? Because your hairline?
No, he looked like I think one day he just happened. I know you started doing the ball fades.
Yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah,
They
ball
nasty
fades.
too because you can still see
And
the
then,
hairline missing.
matter of fact, you probably went through my Facebook. You probably seen the picture because I remember the
The
picture.
transition? You was transitioning?
It was the first time I went bald. I posted on Facebook. I was like,
you have
look
a
at the
beard?
baldy. Nah, at that point,
Woo.
I think it was like a goatee or something.
That's
I'ma
why.
say,
That's
but
probably made it worse.
I'm saying, but his wasn't as bad as Dame's. Dame wasn't as bad.
All right.
Dame said, "Yo, I'm gonna try out the baldy." His shit never grew back.
Wait, time out. Before Dane went bald, I told him,
Yeah, don't.
nigga, I said, yo, don't go bald unless you ready to go bald. Yo, and that sound crazy, right? It don't make. It sound like it don't make
Yeah,
sense.
why you say that?
Because
Though?
once you
Because
go
once you go
bald,
bald,
you
once
go
you go
back.
bald,
Once you go all the way bald, everything doesn't grow all the way
yeah,
back.
it doesn't grow back the same.
A word?
It's like a scorched earth policy. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm serious.
I'm not
Because,
gonna do it. Don't
like
worry.
the first time I went
It's
bald,
like getting
I
waxed
wasn't
the first time.
like my hairline wasn't all the way
It never
gone.
grow back the
Like
same.
you'll be fine if you go bald. Your shit will grow back.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, his
He
shit
don't
grow
Yeah, I
back.
think he good. He got the
He don't
full-
got patches
yeah, he don't
or
got-
nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
damn.
When you got patches, that's what it
crazy.
is.
That's why I can't grow a beard.
If you see a hairline going a little bit, don't go bald unless you ready to go bald.
Oh, no, I'm getting. You'll never know. I'm getting
I
surgery.
have a
or
whole
something.
widow's peak still, so
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
yeah.
Yeah.
I always get my shit off. Always get my shit cut.
I hate you.
Oh. Oh.
Cursed this nigga like 10 years ago. He's still going. My curse don't work.
Well, the last thing before we get out the pod, did we talk about that you got accepted back? Like, that your barber accepted you back?
Oh,
Aw.
Oh, you back in? You
Slow
back
clap.
gang, yo?
I was.
That's the last thing. Like, that was big.
All right, yo. Yeah, so, nah, I am back to
As we go.
Nick. But it's nothing wrong with Nate, because Nate is my guy. It's just scheduling.
That's how they always talk about the exes.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It just
like,
didn't work out.
It just didn't
Yeah.
work out.
No,
Like,
it
It's
really-
not you, it's me.
It wasn't her. It wasn't me.
Look,
it was
we
mutual.
still love each other.
Yeah.
We still respect each other, but we just realized our paths just
Man,
went
that
different
sound-
ways.
That's basically
Yeah,
what it
literally.
was. Yo, no, that,
It's the same as a breakup. It's a
No,
relationship.
It's really a breakup, yo.
Yeah.
because I sent him a text this week. I was like, I said, no, I'm
The
really
text sound
dead.
make
It's not
you.
you, it's me.
So like, man, you're great at what you do. don't stop thriving and striving.
But the
I just
schedule.
told my scheduling because I was going every other week, and what happened is
That is not you as me. That is not.
it is. But every other week, it seemed like the shit when I needed a haircut,
He couldn't show up for him.
it was on like
He couldn't show up for you.
it was on.
You
the
couldn't love
week.
me the way I
Okay,
needed to
alright.
be loved.
That's it. That's what it was.
Yeah,
you wanted him to show up and he didn't show up.
Facts, yo. Facts.
Damn.
I got
You
it.
didn't
I know.
want-
No, that's really what it was.
It's awkward too. Bringing over the barber. Bringing
It
over the
was.
barber.
It took me a while to draft that text.
I must say,
I didn't want to.
But
'cause
was
it's nothing.
He
Yo,
got a lot of life changes going on too, right? Didn't you just have like a baby or something like that?
Babies is a baby is a whole huge life change.
I know that. I know that.
Drive slow, homie.
Yeah, it tears up
Yeah,
scheduling.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's another episode of Answers to the Views. This is John.
Mel.
More.
Sid Parks.
Thank you for listening.
Wow.
to
When
Answers
did
to
we
the
start
Views.
doing that shit?
Yeah, I don't know, but
It's
it
my
worked out.
When did we start doing
It's
that
my
shit?
pod. It's my pod.
I heard him pause, so I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
that's what I
I'm
tell you.
telling you, the
Yo,
1
see that?
second pause
They fill in.
allowed.
That was a lot for a
Oh,
pause.
like, wait a minute, Joe.
Yo,
When did we start doing
that
that shit?
pause was so rewarding. I'm gonna pause more.
That's a
you
prime
gonna pause
example.
more? I'ma
of
pause more.
Pausing,
Yeah.
lets other people in.
See,
Whew.
and I knew what you was.
You dropping bars today. You dropping gems.
Yep. Oh,
I'm
there we
pause
go.
more.
Yeah, there we
out
go.
there.
I can't get up.
What the fuck was
Pause.
that? Yeah, I was like, yo, hold on.